Hello everyone, my name's Shogun-Deviljho and today I've got a build for you. And the build is a Hartbarker's 4-piece with the mask, the holster and the knee pads and glove with a memento backpack, and we're running a Gruppo Sombra with the talent headhunter. So I'll let you read headhunter. So headhunter, after killing an enemy with a headshot, your next weapon hit within 30 seconds deals additional 125% of the killing blow damage. Damage is capped at 800% of your weapon damage. This is raised to 1250% if your headshot damage is greater than 150, so it can go even higher, but we're using that as the talent, and we're partnering that also with the fact that on the Hartbarkers it says on the 4-piece headshots amplify pulse for 5 seconds, which I have on the flatline here on my gun. Flatline amplifies weapon damage. Yeah, bye mum. So that also amplifies the damage. So flatline amplifies weapon damage by 15% on pulsed enemies. After 3 kills, amplifies the pulse to the next enemy you hit. So if you combine what I just said with the headhunter, the Hartbarker's doing the headshots, and on my gun itself, if you look at it, it has the laser pointer to help with the link laser pointer. If you all know, everyone knows about the link laser pointer by now. If you don't know, it's all over YouTube. But just to clarify what the link laser pointer does, so if I go and modify link laser point, when I can find it, there it is, link laser pointer. Tactical laser pointer that pulses targets at which you aimed. So whatever you're aiming at will get the pulse. So it saves you doing the pulse without having the pulse ability on, like the power down or the skill tier down below, the skill pulse. So you can have a shield or something else to get that same thing. So if you partner all that up, and like I said, I have the memento for survivability. So when you pick up your stacks, so you've also got survivability on here. So, and I have the secondary, you can run whatever you want, guys. You can run whatever you whatever you want. Yeah, mum, when I work, yeah. So whatever weapon you want in your secondary, guys, you can basically put whatever you want. You can I'm not even running a exotic weapon, so you can have whatever you want in the secondary. Like you could have an LMG exotic. I could put Lady Death if I wanted to, a Scorpio, but I went with, what have I gone with? An LMG, which is the IWI, with maxed on the LMG damage to out of cover and health damage, and the talent is killing an enemy with a critical hit grants 40% crit damage for 10 seconds. So I'm just increasing the crit damage, and if you look at the stats, and what headhunter does is basically it takes your initial headshot damage, which is mine's at 62.8%, and then it amplifies it by your total weapon damage, and then if you've got crit damage and crit chance, you're laughing, because that's also damage, adds to your damage output. So I was just having a drink there. So basically, when you see this in action, you're gonna hit for like. It says there I've got. Let's have a look. Let's go to the actual weapon. If you look, and also guys, my shade watch level, if you look at it, is not maxed out, and I'm hitting for over 1.5 million, maybe pushing 2 million sometimes without a fully maxed shade watch. Like I've maxed out the crit chance, I'm almost done with the weapon damage, but you know, I'm getting there slowly but surely. But this is also my second character as well. I haven't like maxed out the watch yet, as you can tell on either of my characters. Yeah, they're at the same stage obviously, but yeah, if I had a maxed out shade watch, it probably hit easily over 2 million is what I'm trying to say, guys. If you had a fully maxed out watch, easily. Because like I said, if you go, and I'm doing this on challenging and heroic, I'm about to switch it from challenging because it's making it too easy. I'm doing summit solo, bearing in mind. So let me just show you rather than waffling on. Options, please. Game load, whatever you've got to do. Change settings, difficulty. Let's go heroic. Do you know what I mean? Confirm that, please. Game. There we go, get in the elevator. Let's just show you what it does. It's easier to explain what I'm going to do because there's a lot of things you need to do. As long as you pick up your stacks, what I like to do is shoot the first guy with a normal shot in the chest just to kill him, to get me memento backpack stacks, so I can get me armor on me from the memento backpack. I'll show you in a minute when the door opens, but here we go. This is, I like to pick up ammo even though I'm fully, just to pick up all this stuff, restock. Right, let's watch. Right, let's go. Right, let's move me drink out the way of the TV. Right, here we go. Right, get in here. This is what I like to do. I've got shield just for extra, like aim assist. Hit that one, kill him off. Nice killing him. Oh look, there we go. No we don't, no we don't. I've got the revive hive. Yeah, look, see they're trolling me at the moment. Oh, you're broadcasting. Right, let's get in the swing of things. Jump over there, get the armor. No, I picked up my armor stack game. Damn, man, why are we getting trolled like this, man? Come on, man, this is not how it went when I was doing this earlier, man. Come on, let's restart. Joe, get in the swing of things, man. Come on. Right, pay attention. Alright, let's go.
Shade tech detected.
That's not how it meant to go. Why are we getting trolling me now that I've decided to make a video on this? There we go. I'm just trying to build my armor. Die, man, you should be dead. There we go. Not me. Not... He's getting me, man. Walking into walls now, man. What for? You... Nah, man. I'm aiming at your head. Come on, man. Why am I... Oh, man. Come on, Ubisoft, man. Stop trolling me right now. Oh, he's on the broadcast. Just show. There we go. Come on, kill me. I know this is low moments right now, man. I'm playing terrible. Playing absolute flaming terrible.
Rogue agent detected.
Yeah, alright, let's do rogue agents. This is what I wanted anyway. It's best to do it on rogues. Let's go. Lol. Let's go. Right. Let's do this shit. Right, Ubisoft, you had your little trolling moment. Now let me show off the build, man, because this is pissing me off now. Fucking. Right, come in. No, fall back a minute. No. Baiting you guys, you know what I mean? Baiting me, yeah. Throw your shock trap. You missed.
Restore hive detected.
Get me
Hostile restore hive detected.
Shield out, man.
Firefly detected.
Where's your firefly then? Are you?
Hostile blinder firefly detected.
Oh, we're in for half a minute there. Ah, come on, man. Give up a minute. Give up a minute.
Agent vital signs 0.
I want to get rid of these rogue agents. This is Ubisoft trolling at its best. You go to do a YouTube video and then they go, oh yeah, let's amp up the aggro, innit? You're showing off now, innit? The game decides to go, you're showing off. You're not allowed to show off your build, no. This is not how it goes, man. I go offline and I can sit here and focus. And I can get what I want to show off, man. This is just them trolling me, man. They're punishing me. But look, wreck it. Right, now I've got the... No, where's my stacks, man? Pick up the... Yeah, pick up... What? Yeah, look, the fire. Yeah, that's burning me, didn't you, game? Save. There we go. Pick up the stacks. Pick up the stacks. Pick up the stacks. Aim for the head. Look, see the orange numbers, the big orange numbers, and the red numbers. That's what I wanted to show off. We're hitting for 1 million, and the guy's not even dead, no. Heal up a minute, man. There we go. Get the stacks. Get the stacks. Come to daddy. Come on. There we go. Come on, man. Give me the shield, man. Come on, Ubisoft, man. Play nice. Play nice. Fucking freezing the game up, man. I'm back. Come on, man. Man, come on. There we go. Yeah, get out, get out. Lay down. Oh, you want some? Where are you? Where I hear your footprints. Where are you? Come on. Oh, it's one of them buggers, man.
Serious trauma detected.
No, we ain't got serious trauma. What you want about? Come on, play nice. Play nice. Play nice. There we go, man. Come on. Come on, play nice. Play nice. There we go. Objective failed. Okay, man, let's go and test this properly, man. What am I showing off for you guys? Is that it, Ubisoft, man? Come on, man. Freaking troll.com right now, Ubisoft, man. We're gonna have to troll him because he's showing off his new build. We're not allowed to have a decent build in Division, are we?
System breach initiated.
Can't be OP. Right, let's go. Let's go. Aim for the head, Joan, man. Fuck's sake, game. Why are we running into walls, man? Not even running yet. And you're fucking walking into walls. Sorry. Right, let's go. Focus. Do you know what? I've got an LMG. Let's just kill the guy with an LMG to get the armor stats. Bro, how many bullets do you need? Fall back a minute, Joe. Fall back, man. No, I'm not having this, man. Ubisoft, you're trolling me. Get out of it with a grenade spam. What's this Call of Duty now, man?
I don't have line of sight.
Fuck off. Bro, I'm heroic and I'm... Yeah, come on, man. Nah. Shield, man. I'm pushing abilities and you're not giving them to me, man. Skills, man. Give me my skills. I come back to this game, man. I need to fix it. Another company that fucking fix their games. Fucking pushing powers and it ain't working, or skills or whatever, man. There we go. Play nice, man. Play nice. Come on, man. Fudging trolls, man. There we go. Kill me, kill me, kill me. I want to start again, man. Man, this is not why I want the video to go. Me saying Ubisoft's are trolls, man. But hell, man. Why did my gun switch? That's it. Kill me. Have your fucking lull moment, man. Return. Yeah, return, man. Return. Return to lobby. Please, man. Let's go again, man. Let's put it on challenging, man, because... Go down a minute, man. I want to see something, man, because this is not right. I literally made this build 5 minutes before coming on air, and I went and tested it. No problems. I go to freaking broadcast, and it's like, oh yeah, die, 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 die. Die. Oh, and then, are you back alive again? No, you're not. You're dead. Man, what is this, man? I made challenging look like a bloody breeze. And heroic offline, and I come online and I'm just dying. Non-stop dying, man. I'm getting trolled. What? Because I found basically I feel like I'm getting trolled because the way I read the build, man, and I come up with this myself. I want to showcase it, and I don't want to be saying Ubisoft are trolls, and I love Division, man, but just bloody doing that bollocks where you come back to the game and oh yeah, we got to aggro you because you've not been playing my game long enough. That's how I feel the games. That's how I feel the game developers go. It's like, oh, he's not logged in, and let's punish him for not playing the game for all that time. Let's look at his numbers, see what he's running. Run the number game. If we can get him trolled to the eyeballs. And then they want a ninja nerf. That's the other bloody thing. I'm not just trolling. I'm not trying to. This turn into not the right video I want, man. Yeah, 2 comments. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get. Oh, why are you playing the game, or some other comments, man. No, man. I love Ubisoft. I love their game, Division. I'm not trying to say you're trolling me. I'm just having. That's how I feel. I'm getting trolled with the damage output back to back because I played the game heroic solo, and I can with the same build 5 minutes ago before broadcasting. I wish I was broadcasting then because it was going smoother, and I didn't have back to back freaking aggro and death galore. So I make a build and then you go to broadcast your build to show it off, and then nah, not allowed to, are we? Not allowed to have a build that works. That's how I feel right now, man. I'm not allowed to have a fucking build. I know when they're trolling me, man. I've played this game enough to know when I'm getting trolled by the developers. You just feel it in the controller, feel it in how my game's going, because I'm aiming and I'm not even moving, and then you're jumping me into bloody walls, or getting me hooked on something, getting stuck on shit that I ain't getting stuck on, and I'm not even going that way. Merry Christmas, yeah. See the little screen at the bottom. Lol. Right, let's have a look at the build. Right, so stats. Let's just not get on with it, man. Right, let's go again. Right, challenge him first, man. I need to go and test this again, man. Because I don't test in that little bullshit, that little bloody bullshit firing range. Because in the firing range, it's different numbers to when you actually go in the and this is what the other YouTubers don't say, is when you go in the firing range, the target's not moving, the targets haven't got their buffs, like when you go in a mission, how the enemies buff each other up. They haven't got that when you're in a target room, so them numbers are a load of horse wallop. And anyone that says, oh, because I test it in the firing range, no. Go and test it in an actual mission. This is why I live test on heroic, and I go down to challenging to see what's going on. Because everybody I see on this game is like, oh, I haven't got a build, I've got a build for you. It's like when you go on other games like Warframe, they've got a Syriac room. It's like the same thing, a firing range. And it does the same thing in that game. It's the same bloody bull crap in that. It's two different numbers for two different things. If you've got a firing range build, it ain't gonna work. It works differently. It will work, but it works differently because the different procs from the enemies works differently in missions. So I like to live test rather than go in the deep end and see if it actually works when you're doing the content you guys want to see and do, like the summit or whatever, raids, whatever. If you're gonna make a build, why you're testing it in a firing range? Because they ain't buffing each other like how it would be. So all them YouTubers can go suck one. Oh, I'll go in the firing range. Firing range for me is just to freaking see if the gun you like it and then finish. Oh, the numbers in the firing range say 2 million. Yeah, alright. I want to see that in actual mission. Right, challenging, let's go. Right, is it confirmed? Confirm that shit. Go. Get in the elevator. Let's go. Right, they've had their little fun killing me. Let's see, because I want to see this for myself, because this is not how it went 5 minutes ago. And that's why I'm saying they're trolling me for little shits and giggles. Alright, let's slow it back down to what I was playing on earlier, challenging. And now let's see if I get dicked on. Come on, come on, come on Ubisoft, please, please. Come on, I want the challenge. I want the Marlboro Pepsi challenge, as we call it in my clan. The Pepsi challenge, man, come on. Give me rogue agents, give me something. Something worth the challenge, like the heroic run we just had. Give it to me. There we go, look, here we go. Make your game look like a PI. Come at me, aggro me, come on. I want my stacks, man. Yeah, come on, get. Oh, look, here we go. Look, yeah, look. Amplify your damage. I've got revive 5. This is why I put revive 5 on. And I can throw it to my enemies, to my teammates. I mean. There we go. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I'm getting. Yeah, come on. Come on. I want it. Alright, let's go. This build actually works, man. I know it works. I've played with it long enough to know that it works. Why? Why? 5 minutes ago we were having fun. Before I streamed. And now I'm getting, oh, you're streaming now. Let's make it go 20 times hard, innit? 20 times the difficulty because you're showing off. No, I'm not. I'm making other players see what I'm seeing.
Let's get a turn up. Should have stayed out of this, agent.
Yeah, come at me. Come at me, man. Yeah, bro. Send me that friend's request. Come at me, man. I'll add you after this, man. Like, let's go. Fucking... Come at me, man. Come on, man. Headhunter. There. There we go. Come on. There. Give me them stacks. Man. Why do they have to duck in cover like some pansy ass pussy, man? Come at me, you're purple bar, man. I want the challenge, man. Come at me. This is challenging. Look, man, I go on heroic, I get my ass handed for fucking farting in a room before they even come out. But nah. On here, man, it says challenging. It's not challenging, bro, man. Too easy. I want my stats, man. I might even go and run a public event just to see what it's like against real players, man. 4-man squad it up on heroic. Come at me, man. Fucking game, bruv. Oh, I gotta do this. Right, my bad. I'm not even paying attention. I'm too busy whining like a little whiner. Alright, let's go. Enemies, please, game. Register something. This ain't like the game busted, glitch, fucked and broken, as I like to say. That's one. Where are the enemies, man? This is the game now, Division, man. This is what I came back to after how months of putting it down. I come back and it's still the same old Ubisoft mantra. Put the game down and it freaking we'll make it hard. This is not challenging for me, man. But then you go on heroic and it's like aggro 1 million, like. Look. There we go. Come on, man. I'm getting nerfed to the eyeballs now. Ninja nerf. I need to register some numbers on the board, man. Come on. Stop ninja nerfing, man. Run the game smooth and all, man. Come on. Where are all these pansy ass enemies, man? Oi, come out, man. Where are you? There you are. Hello.
Is there a medic around here?
No, there ain't. Because I've killed her. Or him. No. That was a headshot, man. Right. Fuck me, man. Have I got one of them? Oh, there it is. Right, yeah, I've still got one of these bastard things. Yeah, there we go. Square. You're fucked hard. There we go. Come on, where's these enemies? Man.
I need to reload.
Yeah, well then reload then, innit? Why are you telling me? Fire, yeah, that burning me, innit? Burn, baby, burn. Where's the amplified damage and why ain't the procs? I'm getting headshots, man. Look, head. Come on, I got a link laser pointer. I'm wearing Hartbarkers. You know how the game works, Ubisoft. You writ all this shit. I just read what you created. Do what it says on the label, please, innit? Because at the moment it's all glitch, fucked and broken. Come on. Register, game.
Terminal accessed.
Fuck me, man. Welcome back to Ubisoft. And welcome to Division 2, where we don't know how to make a game properly, because we contradict ourselves every 5 minutes. Oh, you've read what we've put on the label, they'll come out with some excuse saying, oh, it weren't intended to be that way. Yeah, well then why release shit then? If I've read it the way you've labelled it. Oh, it's not intending to do that, then why release it in that state? Yeah, look, now I'm getting my health because I'm, look, see what I mean? I'm not even getting shot. I've got armour stacks, game. You know how it works. Regenerate the armour, please. And the health. There we go. Admin. Too slow. Speed it up is all I'm asking, man. Speed up what I'm doing. I'm pushing buttons and you're taking half a year to register what I'm pushing. That's how I die. Because, oh, the game's got to think. The game's got to know it don't. It just should do what you've programmed it to do. And I'm no game designer or game tester. But it's just common sense. Game, man. Look, it's not even. I'm pushing buttons. You see, I'm pushing buttons. I wish I could show my controller off, man, and show my hands of what I'm pushing, and then how long it takes for them to sync the button I'm pushing. Got to hit the button 500 times into oblivion before it goes. Oh yeah, you pushed the button. Come on. Give me the numbers, give me the numbers, give me the numbers. 500,000, there we go. Room cleared, lovely jubbly, but you're not doing what I want to show off, the big number. Right, challenging, let's go. 36, give me my watch level, thank you very much, give me more. As she said. Come on. Right, let's go, right. Watch, let's go, I want to see this. Come on. Come on, Joe, man. Get your head out your ass and play like you did 5 years ago on Division 1. Because it was much better than this shitty game, man. They've gone backwards in my opinion, man. And that's just me having my opinion. They've gone backwards with this game, man. Division 1's a much better game than this. But I still play it because, oh, it's like Call of Duty to me. You get it because it's the next big thing. Oh, and because it's not me, like every year they release a new one, but this is not like that. They don't release a new one. It's one in a blue moon. Come on. Proc, man. What? See, this is what I mean, the retardedness of the game, man. Getting me stuck on shit. There we go. Give me my armour stack and get this fire off me. Why are you always burning me, man? Who's got a fucking flamethrower? You need to die, man. There, get out of my game. There, get out of it. Go back to whence you came from. Come on, man. I'm soloing this, bro. This is challenging. Come on. Come on. Don't even need a headshot, it's that good. Keep your stacks up, man, go. Why is the bar instantly go, man? I don't get that, man. I've just got the memento stack and oh yeah, bye. Armour, don't need it. Where are you going? Come on. Oh my days, man. I don't know what I want at the moment, man. I want it to be better, this game, man. Clear. I don't care about your little hardline. That's not even out yet, or whatever it's called. That new one, that new Division game they're working on. I don't care for that now. We ain't got it yet. It's not out, so I don't give a shit. When it gets released, I'll give a shit. All this, oh, is it coming out next year? Is it coming out this year? I don't like all that talk, man. If it's not out, then I'm not interested. If it's all speculation and all talk, I don't like that. If it's not out in set in stone, I don't care. If it's not here, I can't play it yet. What's the point of me talking about something that ain't even out in front of me yet? Man, all that crap. Oh, you're gonna get Hardline when it comes out, maybe. Yeah, it's Division. I love Division. Like I said, I bought this one because I love the first one. But then this one, compared to the first one, is garbage. In my opinion. But I still play it because they don't support the old one. They don't update the old one like now. We got all game creators say, "Oh, we all support our game till the cows come home." Yeah. And then when a new one comes out, because you want that extra bit of money, we got a new one now. We made Division 3 or whatever. You know what I mean? That's another one I've been seeing all over YouTube. When's Division 3 coming out? Never, hopefully. Just to keep supporting this one and make it better. Like you should have done with the first one if it was me. Don't need to change it because after shit's gone backwards. Like optimization's changed. The skills for the healing has all changed. We now got armour instead of health. What's all that about? There we go. Come on. Come on. Revive. Get up. Get off the floor. Why are you tanking the floor, man? Get up, Marine. Get out of here, man. Yeah, poke your head up. That's what I want. Yeah, nice to meet you. Come on, give me that damage, man. Give me the procs. There we go. 1 million. Thank you. That's all I'm asking for, man. And do it on a frequent one, you bastards. Make the game run smoother is all I'm asking, man. Because this shit, running into fucking walls and shit, is not what I'm after. I'm moving forward, yeah, but I'm going slowly, if you notice. I've got a shield out and you're acting like I'm on a fucking Usain Bolt marathon into walls. Don't like it when games start fucking glitching out the eyeballs, man. Don't need to read the numbers every 2 seconds, but there we go. Give me that loot. Garbage. Come on, bro. Yeah, you want to hit me? Come at me. Come at me. This is what I want, man. Come at me, bro. Yeah, you missed. This is what I want. AI that actually fight back, man. Come on, Ubisoft, man. Give me it. Fucking floor cleared, man. Is that all you got? Come on, man. This game is not even hard, man. Come on. Let's go to floor 9. I'm going to do the floor 10 thing, man. If I get there. 4 more floors, and I'll do floor 10, innit? I want to see what it's like against a boss. I'm going to get the right floor 10. And I'm going to change it to heroic. Because I can show you a little way to do that. So I have the floor 10. And it'll be magical. Hopefully.
Active terminal detected.
Come on. Activate that bloody crap, man. Hit the computer, love. Go on.
All arms are no good on those shields.
Come on, Joe. Come at me, man. My name's Devil Joe, so come at me like I'm the devil, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Smack me back to whence I came, man. Come on, Ubisoft, man. What is your AI doing hiding in the corner? You that scared, man? Come on, man. When the game creator's gonna make fucking AI that actually have a challenge? You said this mode's challenging. To me, this is like fucking training wheels is still on, man. What is challenging about this? I'm doing a freaking summit, man. Oh, grenade spam. What is it? Call of Duty now. Veteran is harder than what I'm doing now, man. Come on, man. The name's challenging. I'm on challenging. Heroic should be like veteran on steroids, but it's not. Come on, man. Call of Duty's garbage, and this is better than Call of Duty, but Call of Duty's AI has actually worked better, in my opinion. in their story campaign, man, because they actually respond to what you're doing. This shit, they running in walls and... Yeah, look, you missed. Your grenade spam missed. Come on, man, or your grenade launcher missed. Whatever you're fucking doing, robot. Come on. If Ubisoft actually watch this stream, I don't care. If any of them watch this, man, I'm not trying to say you don't make a good game. What I'm trying to say is make it better. Update it. I'm on PS4, I'm not even on the next gen, and it's fucking terrible on PS4. We're left behind. Update it on the PS4, man. It needs a... And the first one, go back and update that and all. Because I still play the first one. I think the first one's better than this one. You've gone backwards, in my opinion, man. Like I keep saying, they've gone backwards. The first one, red bars used to face tank you like they were on fucking yellow bars in this game. Now red bars, look, you just poke them and they fall over. What happened to the red bars being hard and then the purple bars being a little bit harder and the yellow bars being even more harder than the purple bars? Red bars now just fall over. Look, I hit him and he just falls. Sponges. What happened to bullet sponges, man? Like, I play games that are a lot shitter than this. Like, Ubisoft have a good formula with the first one, and then they totally went back and changed, or... Like, there's a few things I like about this game, right? That they've done, but this game, in my opinion, has gone backwards a lot from the first one. Yeah, come on, hit me. Look, keep the aggro up. I want to feel like I'm struggling, like it's challenging, because this is not even nowhere near to what I'm used to for challenging, man. I don't even see this difficult. I see this as like normal with a little bit of, oh, health goes down for 5 seconds and I get my stack back up and it's like, okay, all problems solved. Look, AI, what are you doing? I'm there, you're running off like you've seen a ghost.
Right here.
Let me just take the shield off a minute. I want to see this, man, because... Do I need the shield is what I'm saying. Do I really need a shield? No, look. Obviously not, because the enemies are not fighting back. I want enemies that fight back. AI that fight back. That's what I'm annoyed at. The AI just fucking retarded. What do I do to do this? They just stand there and go like that, look at you, and I'm like doing that, peppering them, and then the game don't even register that I peppered them with bullets. And then, oh, now the game thinks and goes, oh yeah, let's register what just happened. Yeah, and then they just fall over. Because delay. It's like, what is this, man? PS4 still, man. I wish I had a 5, man. Like, if anyone's got a PS5 next-gen console, is the game better on the 5 than it is on this shit? Because PS4 is not getting supported. I can blatantly tell you that now. It's not getting no update. I keep getting applications suspending every 5 minutes because Sony think I'm not playing my game or updating anything. It's like, what is going on? I don't know if it's Sony's fault for not supporting the 4, or if it's the game I'm on, their servers is fucking up the wall. I don't know what it is. So I could be blaming Ubisoft, but also Sony, if it is you, fucking update the PS4. Because not everyone's got a PS5 at the moment, man. I'm getting one, but if you can fucking release them and get hold of one, I'll have one. But where I live in the UK, I can't get one to save my life, and it's not 3 years coming up to 2 or 3 years it's been out now, and I've still not got one. Right, what is up with that? That's the other thing. Everyone on YouTube, oh, PS5s are coming in more frequently. Yeah, no they're not. Not in the UK. It might be where you're at. But where I'm at, PS5s are like fucking gold dust. Like you're more likely to see a pig fly than have a PS5. Fuck me, man. I don't know if it's Ubisoft or Sony not supporting the fucking PS4 properly. So, like, I mean, I don't know what's going on with games on PS4, because lately, whatever game I load up is dog shit, and don't want to fucking register what I'm doing. So, like, I don't know if it's the game server that I'm on, or if it's the actual Sony PS4 that is fucking me up the eyeballs. Because every time I play a game, it's like, nah, you can't go in, post disconnection, all this other bull crap. Forcing people to get PS5s or forcing people to quit the game, man. I don't want hot fixes every 5 minutes or updates every 5 minutes. If you're a game creator or a game designer or a console creator, I get you need to update it and do maintenance, but every 5 fucking minutes I put on the game I've got to do, oh, it's down for maintenance, or Sony got to update. Because the PS4 get left behind lately. I'm talking lately, man. I've not had no support from either the PS4, and when I go on my game I like Division, it just pisses me off because I don't know if it's the server for the game doing it, or is it my PS4 that ain't being supported no more, but it's only like, oh yeah, we still support the PS4. But oh no, what they're really saying is a polite way, hurry up and get a PS5 so we don't have to support that shit no more, is what they're basically saying. But in a polite way, get a PS5 and you'll be alright. Because we want to support the next gen. They want to fob the fucking old gen off. But then they go, oh yeah, but you can play PS4 on your PS5. No, if I want to play PS4, I'll load up my PS4. In my opinion, I don't care about backwards capability. And then your streaming service is dog shit. Now was better than that. This premium bollocks is a load of crap. Oh, get premium to play PS1 and 2 games from, like, I get it nostalgia wise, yeah. But the PS3 games, if you notice what they've put on, are all online games for PS3, but none of them are supported online anymore. So none of the servers are actually working for that online PS3 game anymore. Like Red Dead 1, you can't find any friends, even though you can play it on the stream on the premium. You can't even fucking find anyone, and your streaming thing is fucking dog shit, because when you load up a game it doesn't even register it properly, laggy up the eyeballs. I don't know if it's my PS4 like I said, or it's the game. I don't know anymore. Because I play this, and look, I'm pushing. Did I push this button? Oh yeah, I've got to stay in the circle, haven't I? Joe think you ain't played this for months, but yeah, this game is good. I like you. I love this game, but I don't like it when it glitches out, lags, all the little dumb little things that games do, man. And it's like you say, and then people promising shit, like game creators or designers or console creators promising shit, and then they don't even follow up on what they said. It's like, oh, we will support the game, the old gens, for those that can't. Yeah, are you? Because at the moment I don't know, because I've been playing this game, and it's not just this game. It's not just Ubisoft, it's every PS4 game I'm playing at the moment. God of War Ragnarok, that's supposed to be for PS4 and 5 when you go in the store. That lags up the fucking eyeballs. I go on a different game, FIFA, can't even play it. So I don't know if it's Sony, don't know if my PS4 needs to be garbaged and put in the trash bin so I can get a PS5. But like I said, till I get one, I'm stuck on the gen I'm on till you put them in the shops. Because where I live, no PS5s are even in the shops, and I'm in the UK. You have to go directly to Sony to get one. And if they are in the shops, they're selling them for extortionate prices. And that's without a fucking game or an extra controller. If you want me to pay an extra fucking £100 on top of what Sony are actually selling them for themselves, I want fucking 5 controllers and a bloody new game that's an exclusive for that price, man. Not just a console on its own and a gift card. What am I gonna get with a fucking gift card? And it's one of those lousy ones as well. It's not even a decent one you can actually get anything with. It's like a £10 gift voucher. Like, yeah, nowadays £10 like £10 like 5 fucking cents. A pound's not worth what it used to be. And you give me a £10 gift voucher and it makes the bundle go from £500 to an extra 700 quid for a PS5 because it's got a gift voucher. Fuck your gift voucher. I don't care about a gift voucher. I just want the base console and maybe an extra controller and a game for that price, not a fucking gift voucher, because no one can do nothing for £10. The game I can't get a game with it. Fucking £10. Oh, you can get a T-shirt from the game shop with it. No, I don't want all that extra bullshit. Right, if it's Sony, I want an extra controller for that extra bit of money you're asking for, man. It's not fucking worth it. Fucking trolling, man. It's fucking game, bruv. There we go. Get your stacks, come on. Let's have some fun. Register! Oh, they've got a healing pod. My bad, I just clocked what that was. That's what happens when you don't play the game for a month. I think you're playing something else. I'm not on Warframe. I'm on Division now. So let's go. Right, let's go. I've got 1 bar of health. Heal. There we go. Nice. Right, let's get that. Register, man. I swear I've done these terminals, man. No, don't go out of the terminal, Joe. Yeah, well, come on then. Where's the enemy? For fuck's sake. That's what I'm on about. You're doing shit and then nothing's registering. Fuck me, man. Like, I think it might be Sony, you know. I've been ranting about Ubisoft, but fuck me if it's Sony, bruv. Fix your fucking PS4. Needs a fucking update. So my game can run smoother. Like, you're a multi-billionaire company, and I gotta be Jewish with the money. What I mean by being Jewish is, don't spend no bloody money on updating the thing that you want people to buy. Where's the logic? Like, you're a billionaire company, multi-billionaire company. Fucking sort your console out, man. Oh, but they go, we got PS5 now. That'll be their answer to it. We've got PS5 now, so we can leave the PS4 alone. They'll turn around and say that bullshit. Get a PS5. Well, then fucking put them in the shops. Fucking all this, chip shortage or all this other bullshit, COVID. That's all excuses, man. Fart in the wind, that's all that is. Cry wolf. Oh, chip shortage, you can't get it out. Ports are not doing things. Fucking all that bollocks, man. Fuck off, you're a multi-billionaire company. Stop being Jewish and fucking release this shit so people can actually fucking go on the next gen. Right, and all them YouTubers that go on the top end ones, They don't, what they don't tell you is that they got Ubisoft's number and they've got like any game, right, or any company. They give them the shit for free, and then the YouTuber fucking makes out that he went and brought the game. Like every game, I'm on YouTube, and every game I've brought, I've had to go out of my way. I don't get, like I said, I don't get the free handouts, and I stream their fucking shit every day of the week because I don't work. I'm on mental health act, so I don't work, and I play all my money into gaming, plough all my benefit into gaming and supporting my family, because I'm told that I'm not allowed to get a job in my country and work because I'm a crazy motherfucker. No, I just have depression, I have anxiety, I have a condition that makes me angry all the fucking time, and then I try and drain that all out with video games, and then I don't get supported out the eyeballs like most of these YouTubers. I get everyone goes through what they're going through. Some people have to work, some people can't work, I get all that, but my scenario, I don't work. I'm at home 24/7 playing games. That is my life, and I'd rather have it that way, because work's not for me. So I plug all my benefit money in the UK into playing something I enjoy to take me away from the thing I'm depressed about. And then I get on a game and I can't even enjoy that. I get depressed about my fucking game not working. Trying to escape from all this shit. And then I'm like, oh, can't even play a game that I enjoy. Because game creators can't be asked to fucking, or developers can't be asked to fucking maintain anything anymore. Oh, we've had our fun with it. We've made us our money, so we took all your money, though, as the player base. We've took all the player base's money, so we're not going to support the game no more, because now we've made ourselves rich, and all you fuckers that are game players, us lot that are game players have to fucking brunt all their bullshit every 5 minutes. Like, actually support the game that people love. If it's your job and you created a game or a console, people play them things, you should cherish your work and go, yeah, wake up in the morning and go, yeah, I will update that game I created because I created that. That's how I'll be more enthusiastic. If I could make games, I would, but I can't. I ain't got that capability or skill level to fucking program. And it's not about willing to learn. I have the knowledge to learn, I have the capability to sit there and learn, but I ain't got it in me to do what these game creators do. I will sit there, play the game they've created, and I enjoy the game you've created. But if you're not maintaining the thing I like, why am I going to stick around and play that game? In my opinion, why? Because you ain't showing no interest in the game you've created, so why am I going to show any interest in playing the game you want me to support and promote? And I'm not one of those YouTubers who go, oh, I've got Ubisoft's number, they'll give me the game. No, I have to go out of my own money and buy the fucking game every year, and all these top YouTubers go, oh, I've paid for the game. No, you didn't, because you get sponsorship money, YouTube and Ubisoft come to you and give you them free gift vouchers to hand out to your fans or whatever, your streamers that come and watch. I don't get that advantage. If I go to the shop and buy gift cards, it's out of my own money and I give them away. But I only give them to my clan. I don't give them to random people I join, because it's like they can just be that watch my stream. I go, if you're in my clan, I'll give it to my clan members, and if you join my stream and want to be part of our clan, then you have to go and talk to my higher up clan leaders, because I'm not the founder. See what they say, because for me that's how it is. I'm not saying I won't give to my streamers or the viewers that come and watch, but I don't have that, is what I'm saying, at my disposal. Like most YouTubers, the top end ones, they get extra shit to hand out to the community. I don't get that. I have to spend my real life money and go, oh, if I'm giving a giveaway, it's out of my real life money to give that to you, which I prefer doing, because it means it's coming out of the kindness of my own heart, rather than some game creator giving me a bunch of free shit and I'm sitting there promoting their game and I'm not even getting rewarded for it. What am I getting out of Ubisoft playing their game and streaming it now? What am I getting? Fuck all. I don't have no sponsorship from Ubisoft. I don't have no YouTube sponsorship. I don't have none of that. I YouTube broadcast, live broadcast every day. I used to every day on my old account name, Elite Joe PM. It's the same YouTube account because I'm too lazy to change my YouTube profile. It's the same one it's always been. And like I said, I don't care. I talk about shit that shouldn't be said sometimes. And yeah, I play music. Yeah, I do all this copyright bollocks. I don't give two fucks. Take me to court. I still won't give two fucks. If I copyright something, it's not copyright. If I've got my own music that I paid from my own money, it's not copyright. If I've paid for the product you gave me and playing it out of my home stereo, that is not copyright. I've paid for the something that artist gave me, the CD. I've put it in a device that plays CDs, and because it's on the background, YouTube will go, oh, that music creator says it's copyright. No, it ain't. It's YouTube telling you that, oh, you can't listen to music. Is on that say you have to be boring, and you can't. And that's why I hate streaming on YouTube sometimes, because you can't even listen to music. It'll go copyright because the song that you're playing, take it down because, oh, copyright. No, I've got a stereo in the background that I've put a CD that I brought that artist disc from out of a shop. I've paid with my own money to get that CD, to listen to that track. So what I do in my house is down to me. And if you want to take me to court and say it's copyright, I can bring the CD and the receipt because I don't throw away that shit. That's what I'm like. If you want to do me for copyright, fuck it. I don't care. We'll go to court, but you ain't gonna win because it's bullshit. Like, everything gets copyrighted. Even movies can be done for copyright in a book. If you actually go in what copyrighted is in the dictionary term, the actual set fucking dictionary, the Oxford Dictionary, and read the definition of copyright, that is what I'm talking about. Not all this make-believe fucking company copyright bullshit. No, the definition of copyright is what I said. A book can be done for copywriting. A movie can be done for copywriting. A game can be done for copywriting. So, doesn't matter. And I can explain how. Because if you've got the same mechanic in one game, or the same thing in the same movie, or the same similar script, that is copywriting. Like, as an artist that paints a picture can get done for copywriting. Someone else's logo or something, just taking inspiration. The way I see it, copywriting is, oh, you're not allowed to be inspired. That's what copyright is. It's a law saying, or a fake industry law that says, oh, you're not allowed to be inspired. Well, what inspired you to create a game? Your favourite movie, your favourite book, your favourite TV series, your favourite activity you do in your home time can spark that initial thought. That is copyright. And because someone else has already created something similar to that, that's why I have a copyright in placement. It's a load of bollocks. Oh, you can get done for copywriting. And what's this got to do with the game I'm playing? I don't know. I'm just ranting now, innit? It's gone from being how to make a build to a full-blown fucking rant about how games don't run properly, to how I hate Sony, to Ubisoft need to fix their fucking game. So I'm sorry, but I'm not ending the video because I'm just going to shut up and play the fucking game because I've got to do the mission and showcase the build I wanted to showcase, because this video has gone horribly wrong because the game's not doing what it was doing when I was offline. That's what I'm pissed off about. So I was running it offline and the numbers are not hitting the same as what I'm doing when I'm streaming. It's because now they're watching. Oh, he's gone live, so now I've got to watch as an admin if the game creators go to see what the numbers are saying now, so I can ninja nerf, so I can nerf. And you know what ninja nerfing is nerfing in the background. so you don't know you're being nerfed. But I know when I'm being nerfed because the game glitches out, it does dumbness, and what happened 5 minutes ago offline, or 20 minutes ago now at the start of the video before I went live, is not what happens in the video. I go in the game and play it without streaming, I don't die one bit and I'm hitting 2-3 million. Go and fucking do a broadcast like I did now to show it off, to say, look guys, try this build out. I'm not saying it's the best build in the game and it's a meta build. I don't give a fuck about a meta build. Meta builds can change overnight. The meta can change tomorrow. Fuck meta. Build how you want to build. And anyone telling you, and this is another thing for my viewers if you're watching, anyone telling you your build's not good enough, anyone telling you that, oh, my build's better than yours, tell them to fuck off. I'm not even going to fucking drown that out. Tell them to piss off, because they want you to copy their build because they've watched some other YouTuber that thinks he's the best and the be all end all build. I'm just saying, look what my build's doing, guys. This is what my build can do for the way I play, and this is what them other YouTubers don't even do. Some of these top creators YouTubers, they go, oh, my build's the best, you should all run my build because it's the meta. Because it's the meta. They always throw that around, meta build, and they troll you with that word. That word to me is them trolling you. Because I can go and take their fucking meta build that they said is meta for this year, go and use it 2 days after they released that build, or when I caught up to watch that video, right? Then go and take that build and use it, and it don't do what they're doing. Why? Why don't it do what it's doing? That's what I like doing. Watching YouTube, not to copy and paste builds. The easiest way to say it is when you go on Google, you get an image and you copy and paste the image. Don't copy and paste the build I'm showing you. Work it. What I'm saying is work it to your needs. How do you play? What skills do you use? What guns do you use? What's your gear set? What's your talents? Read is what I'm saying. Read what the game offers. That's what I just did now, 5 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago when I made this build. I made this build today, just by reading what the game developers have put in their game. But like if I go on the inventory while I'm dicking around, look, if I go here, like Flatline, if you do what Flatline says just by reading it, look, and we go over it, where is Flatline? Look, amplifiers weapon damage by 15% on pulsed enemies. And like I said, if you've got the link laser pointer from running the specialisation that I'm running, technician, and you put laser pointer, you don't need to run the pulse in the skills. You don't need to do that. The laser pointer instantly pulses. The tactical laser pointer instantly pulses, so you're going to get the flatline buff instantly. And if you partner with the with the Hartbarkers, it says it will be any amplified damage from a pulse. The laser pointer is a pulse. If you read the laser pointer, so we go in mods, it pulses. So where's my laser pointer? It gives a pulse. See? That pulse target you aim at. So all that, I'm sorry that I'm ranting. I'm sorry that I've ranted this video, guys. I didn't mean to do that. And Ubisoft, I'm sorry for saying you're trolling me. Right? Sony, I'm sorry for saying that you need to fucking hotfix your fucking console or do something. Give us an update for the PS4. That's all I'm crying for, because I'm on PS4. I don't have the privilege of getting a PS5 and I'm still on the old gen. Fucking give us an update, because it needs a fix. I keep getting applications suspended while I'm on a game and I don't get disconnected out of a game, because if it says application suspended 15 minutes pops up in the screen every fucking 5 minutes I'm on the game and it don't kick me out, that's not application suspended, because application suspended should do what it says on the fucking tin and kick me out of my game after 15 minutes. But if I'm still running it on now, I had it pop up in this stream. That's when you get the big box on the screen that blacks out. It tells me that the game messages, I don't have them showing off random messages, because sometimes friends like to show off and swear and stuff. So it's like I don't want people reading my personal messages, so I hide all that. But it will have a box will come up on your screen, on your TV or whatever, a big box that's blacked out, saying that when that happens, it says application suspended. Or people think it's a trophy when it's not, because the trophies do the same thing. They black out the box when I'm live streaming, because I haven't changed the setting and I'm not going to. to do all that. I just live stream, tell you what I'm doing, and I always live stream. And I've come back to live streaming because I wanted to play Division, because I was playing Warframe for the last God knows how many months. So I thought, oh, let me go back to Division to see what's going on with that, because I love Division, always have done. Like I said, it's like a Call of Duty for me. If they release these games, Division, like Call of Duty, I would have more Division games than Call of Duty, because I think Division, this is the positives about Division. Division 1 to me is a lot better. Right, the first one to me is better than the second one. I don't care what anybody says. I can go and load up the first one. All the first one needs is a fucking hot fix and a maintenance check, and I'll go back to that and put this one down, because the gear sets are better, the talents are better. You had 6-piece gear sets. You could run 2 talent guns, like exotic guns, and you could have a third one as a gear piece. And you had a 6 gear set piece, the green ones, like the Hartbarkers would be a 6 gear set. Where are they in Division 2? You only got a 4 set piece. Where's the 6 sets at? I remember having 6 sets in Division 1. Where's that gone? Where's the little box we used to have for healing? Where's that gone? Where's the healing skill tree for healer builds? And that's one thing we don't see in here, that you can make a makeshift healer build for armor, but I mean flat out heal, where like we used to have in Division 1. Where's the flat out heal build gear set? There ain't none for healing, for support. That's what I call a support game player. Where's the healer class sets? There ain't none. You can sort of make one up with Ridgeway, but that's not even a true healer gear set, in my opinion. That's a makeshift one, because it's sort of doing what the old thing was doing, but not. And like the skill tree in here, we have, look, the revive drone or the revive hive. No, where's the big box I used to put down? I want that back. The original skill we used to have, where you put the little box down, and then it will make a noise that everyone could hear when you put it down. The people knew you popped the ability. They knew that it would make a sound where it would, when you pop it off, like you pop your ability off to heal, it will make a sound that everyone recognised. Oh, you're healing me now. So everyone knew when you was in a raid or whatever. There weren't even no raids back then, but when you was doing a legendary mission, for example, you would pop your heal, you'll pop your box down, it'll make a chinging noise, for example, go ting or whatever, and then make a bleeping noise, and then everyone will know that when that bleep went off, that you've healed them, or they knew to go in the healing circle. This game, when you pop skills, you don't even know if you've popped it or not, and even the game don't even know if you've pushed the button or not on the controller, because like I said, I push L1 for shield, and half the time I have to hit it into oblivion 500 times for the shield to even come out once. And I'm sitting there tapping L1, 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 L1 to get the fucking shield out, and it's not registering. And it don't make any, and then your teammates need to know when you're popping your abilities, and having a sound that makes when abilities are popped off. Like when I put a shield, it makes a noise, like you hear it go, and then it comes out, right? But when I push the button, look, I can push the button once. There it goes. Push it twice, it goes away. Push it again. Oh, now it wants to work. R1, pop it. Now when I push R1 again, now I should be able to pick it up. No, hold it down. There we go. Right. Now it's working. Stacks. Right. When I kill an enemy on a headshot and aim at a head, I don't want the gun going like this. When I'm dead center and not even aiming, I'm just going like that, just shooting without moving the right analog stick, because I'm on console. It should sit still, like this, like I'm doing now. But when enemies are in the game, they're moving about a bit, yeah. That's why I'm saying don't go in the train in the shooting range, because enemies are still, they're not moving. The enemy don't move, the target don't move in the. That's why I say don't go when people watch YouTube. Don't go and watch the guy in the training room, because they're ruining your build, because it's not the true numbers. They make it out, oh, it does 5 million damage in the training room. Yeah, that's the training room. What's it doing the actual bloody mission, mate, when the enemies are running around like spastics? when the game's going off on one? What's it like in a real game scenario is what I'm trying to say. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. That's how I test games. I don't test builds in a fucking firing range. Because I can sit in the fire range all day. Because the enemies ain't attacking me back. That's what I'm saying. I like it when the enemies are giving me debuffs. Giving me... trying to kill my ass. I like that shit. Real game scenario is the best way to test builds. And all these people go, oh yeah, in the training room it does 5 million. Now it should work in, and they go and test it and it don't do what it does in the training room because they're not thinking the enemies ain't doing what they normally do. The training room, the training target don't debuff you. The training target don't fire back. The training target don't kill you. Is what I'm saying. Don't try to kill you. It just sits there and waits for you to shoot at it. So you can do that all day. Anyone can sit there, hit a target that's not moving and go, oh yeah, I did 5 million damage because the target's not moving. Yeah. I want to see what the true numbers are. I call them true numbers. It's what I'm doing now. A true test. Going in a live mission, this is how I run my builds. And most YouTubers should do what I do, but they don't. This is why I do this. This is why I do the stream for this. Because they'll go in the firing range. Look at it in the firing range. They show off every build in the firing range because it's convenient for their lazy arse. When all they got to do is go and pop the mission off. And what another thing that pisses me off about this game, Division is a team-based game. It was made for team. 4-man squads, raids are 8-man squads. You've got missions that are fucking probably 12-man squads if they wanted to, right? That is not solo content. If it requires you to have more than one person to do the thing you want to do, and most of these YouTubers go, oh, I can solo a raid. No, you can't in Division. You can't, because you need 4 people, other players to help you. And what you should be doing is working in a team, asking your squad mates, even if you're in a rando, don't be afraid to talk. And this is what I'm saying. Don't be afraid to go, hang on a minute, I'm in a game. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy is what I'm saying. Don't be shy is what I'll say. Ask someone for help. Ask people for help. That's what I'm saying. Ask for help. And there is people out there like me and my clan that will help you if you ask the right people, and it's having that right person in the game for you. And that's why I'm here on YouTube. I don't care about the money. I don't care about having the sponsorships. I don't care if you watch my video. You can give me 1,000 hate mail. I don't care. You can give me death threats. I don't give a shit if you don't like my video. But what I would say is, why are you clicking on my video if you don't like me? Don't like watching my content. Don't like the way I am. Don't like the way I'm talking. Why the fuck are you watching it? Is what I say to them people, because all you want to do is be an arsehole and be toxic. I'm not here to be toxic. I'm not saying I'm the best YouTuber in the world. I'm not saying I'm the best content creator in the world. I don't even edit my videos. That's how lazy of a fucking YouTuber I am. I don't edit my videos. What stays on that tin, whatever stays on that thing, if I get prosecuted for whatever I said on YouTube, I don't give a fuck. They can put me in jail. I don't care. That's how my mindset is. I don't give 2 fucks. If you want to prosecute me, I ain't got £1 million like these multi-billionaire companies go, I'll sue you for copyright. Do that if it makes you happy. I don't give 2 shits. I like playing your game. Fix it. That's what I've got a problem with. You don't want to support the game anymore. Just be honest with the player base. Is what I want game creators to do. Is be fucking honest. If you're not supporting the game, don't lie to kick it. Is what my clan say. Don't fucking lie to kick it and go, oh, we're supporting it, and then 2 years later you pull the fucking plug. That is not supporting the game. If you're gonna support it, tell me how long you're supporting it for, and don't fucking lie. And go, oh, it's going to be here for oblivion. No, it ain't, because nothing's to oblivion. It's till you pull the plug. And that's what I know about game creators. Is no game can last forever. They can pull the plug anytime. It's when the developer wants to. And when they move on to the next project, that's when the plug's been pulled. If they're thinking about making a new game, they will support the old game. But if you're promising to support Division 2, for example, when the other one comes out, the new one, the free one they're going to be making, I forget what it's called now, but the new Division game coming out, don't leave Division 2 in behind like you left Division 1. That's what I want to say to the Ubisoft. Do not leave that one behind, because like I said, Division 1 to me, at the 2 that are out of the Division games, 1 is a much better game. All you need is to update it and support it, and do what you're doing on this one. Give it a season reward pass, and I will go back to Division 1 happily. Back to Division 1, because the story is a lot better, the guns, the talents, everything is much better in Division 1 in my opinion. Yes, there's Division 2 is not a bad game. I'm not saying by far is Division a shit game, Division 2, right? What I'm saying is I love both games, and they've both got their flaws, they've both got their good points, but to me Division 1 to me is a much better game, easy to understand because there's not 5 million different gear sets, and half of them no one fucking uses in Division 2. I'm just going to be honest with you, YouTube, half of the gear sets I don't even look at. If it don't do what I want it to do, and like you've got it written on the thing, some of them need a bloody rework is what I'm saying. You need to look at all your gear sets that ain't being used. Do that, for example, as a game creator. See what the numbers, you get numbers at the end of the year, at the end of the year or whatever, annual year or whatever. At the end of this year, check your numbers and tell me what gear sets ain't been used. I can help you if you want me for free to make a gear set that could flip in, do much better than half of the fucking gear sets we've got in this game now. Because Division 1 was like that. All the gear sets I used in Division 1, whether it was a gold one, whether it was a green gear set, whether it was a fucking beginner set to fucking endgame set, they all work. In this, you've got 5 meta sets, as people say. Like this one, the one I'm using, Hartbarker, is considered a meta set, or was considered a meta set a few months ago, and that's only recently come out, right? They go, oh, meta builds. I'm not trying to say meta build. I don't call my builds meta. No, because meta can change tomorrow. Meta can change now if they wanted to. Meta can change anytime the creators want it to change. So when people go, what's the new meta? Whatever's running at the moment, whatever's the new hottest thing out is the meta. It's the easy way to explain it, because that's what usually what meta is. The new sheen on the block is the meta, or the old god tier build that used to work from 20 years ago is the meta still. That's how the argument's gonna go. What's the end game build for? No, if you actually do what I do, is look at the right hand side of the screen when the guns have the stats, and you take 5 minutes to fucking read, is what I say to my viewers. Please read. And if you're reading the same talent I'm reading, and I've got more experience than you, I will willing to give you my experience for free. Don't care, because that's all it is information passed down from a game creator to me that plays their game as a content creator. And what the game, if the flatline, for example, didn't work, that's when, as me as a game creator, broadcast and say they need to fix it because it's not working how it's intended to. And I've been suspended for doing that a lot of times. I go and write in the forum chats, oh, this needs to rework because it's not working how it states in the game. I get blocked from the creators for this. They say go in my Discord chat on Ubisoft. I went away from the Discord chat on Ubisoft a few years ago because when I was putting in tickets to say, or putting in what a ticket is to me is when a game's not working the way it should be, or a talent's not working, and I've recognised it's not running how it should be. Like for example, if it weren't giving me 15% amplified pulse damage, yeah, as it says here on Flatline, amplifies weapon damage by 15% on pulsed enemies. If that was broken, for example, I go to the forums and say, Ubisoft, you need to fix the flatline thing because it's not working how it says in the game it should be working. I get blocked by Ubisoft people. That's the way I feel, and that's the way it is. I know that's the way it is. I get blocked for saying that in their Discord. I get kicked out the chat because it's, oh, bad promotion. I'm de-promoting their game because I found something that's wrong with a game I love. I'm trying to tell you to open your eyes to fix the fucking problem, but you don't listen. I hate game creators like that. Warframe do it. DE, Digital Extremes, another big company for free-to-play games. The best free-to-play game out on the PS4 to 5 is Warframe. I don't care about fucking Fortnite. Fortnite's for kids. A real game, a real man's game is Warframe. An MMORPG like this. Warframe, a looter shooter. Warframe is what that is. Play Warframe, a free-to-play game. There's so much content in that. It's another game I stream. And if you don't know what Warframe is, just go on my video channel and look at Warframe. I play it a lot under the Elite Joe name or under the Shogun-Deviljho, my gamer tag. Both of them are one's my old gamer tag and one's my new gamer tag. The Shogun-Deviljho is my YouTube name. If you type me in and put playing Warframe or playing Division, the title of the video, that's what it is. And I always live stream. I don't post and then edit videos. I'm not one of those YouTubers that go out and get my video edited to my best bits. No, if I die like this one, I'm not going to take the time to go and fucking edit a video. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it. I ain't got the money, I ain't got the energy, I ain't got the time. If I swear in the video, kiss my ass into oblivion. That's all I say. If you're underage, why is your parents letting you watch this stuff? Because you shouldn't be watching this. It's violence. I swear a lot, as people know on my YouTube. I don't give a shit. But if you've got a little kid in the room that's underage, why are you as a parent being a bad parent is what I'm saying. I don't blame the kid. I blame the fucking parent, for one, for letting their bloody kid click on my video when I say at the start of the video, which I haven't said in this video, that my content's designed for adults, not for the little 4-year-old running around, the little rugrat running around. No, it's not for the kids. If the kids gets old enough to play my game, then watch it. That's bad parenting. If my videos get watched by an underage guy, I don't want it to be underage. I've got my YouTube set up to only 18-year-olds and adult contents. Only adult people should be clicking on my video. I should have a label to stamp 18+, or adult worthy or mature. If you're not mature, why are you watching my video? And as a parent, I blame the parent because it's bad parenting. You're being lazy as a parent, in my opinion. And I'm not trying to say parents are bad at parenting. No, what I'm trying to say, you're being a bad parent in that scenario because you're letting your kid watch something he shouldn't be watching. That's on you, not on me as a creator. I've labelled my video. I've even said now my video is designed for mature adults. So why are you letting your little son or daughter watch my video if you're going to have swearing? And then you're going to troll me in the comments going, oh, you shouldn't be saying things like that. Well, that's the way I am. I'm blunt. What I am is a blunt, straight down the middle. I am an easygoing guy on a normal day when I'm not ranting and pissed off about a game like I am now, because the game weren't working how I wanted this video to go, and I'm really sorry for all my viewers that watch. They're probably going, calm down bro, have a chill pill, take your relaxant pill and mong out on the game and have some fun. That's what I wanted to do today, show off a build that I have fun with. And people are like, oh, meta build Hartbarkers. Like, for example, type in Hartbarker meta build. I guarantee you someone's got my build. And what I'm saying is, my build's not the best build in the world, because like I said, I'm not even max watch level. You can see on the string it says Shade 693. It's at a decent level, yes, but it's not maxed. 1000 is where it caps out. And then whatever, when you see these 2000 Shade watch level guys, that's just icing on top of the maxed out cake. You know what I'm saying? That's extra fat to your calories of gaming. That's the easy way to say it. If you're a big foodie like me, that's an extra £500 of cake icing on top of the cake you're bloody eating. It's the cherry on top of the cake, that extra 2000 brownie points. 1000 is where the watch caps out. Over 1000 it caps out, right? And then anyone beyond that is just extra cherries on top of the cake for stats, right? Because the watch stats, if I go to my Shade watch, once you've maxed this all out, which I'm nowhere near, I've got a few of them. Look, I've maxed out the important ones to me. Look, crit chance, crit damage, armor. I've maxed it out. I swear I've been ranting, guys. I might make another video later, but this video has been as long as it's gonna be. But like I said, man, I'm not here to rant. I was here to show a build I made, and I was excited to show off, and it turned out why ain't the game fucking working properly. So I'm sorry for that. right? But what I'm not sorry for is saying what I'm saying about all these YouTubers that want to say this is meta, that's meta. Fuck off. I don't care if it works in the dark zone. I don't care if you're in a firing range. If you're watching my content, take the simple things I say. Read what the gear set you're wearing in any game. Just take this knowledge I'm sharing with you to any game that involves having gear sets or getting powers, or like the way I see it is the shields of power in some games. It could be like in Warframe, it could be your full power on your Warframe. Just take that same implement and implement it in this game and you'll do fine, and just ask for help. And if you find a clan like my clan, like our clan fucking help each other get better, because we want to do the raid, we want to do the Iron Horse raids, we want more raids in this bloody game, our clan, because our clan, the clan I'm in, we like to do hard content. We want the Pepsi challenge, as we called it. We all call it the Pepsi challenge. We want a hard game to play, and we want to build in Division 2 that actually can do the hard content. And Hartbarkers, when it first came out, was that build. This build I'm running, this gear set I'm running, Heartbreak used to work a lot better than it runs now. But everyone's like, oh, you can't hit 1 million, 2 million damage anymore. And then today I put this build together. I was like, hang on a minute, let me read for 5 minutes, let me sit back, and this is what I came up with. And all because I read flatline on me weapon. The secondary, like I said, the LMG, I don't even pull out, if you notice. I don't pull it out. I should pull it out to start with that first, to be honest. Right? But I don't. I'm lazy. Like I said, I get lazy and get cocky and confident. So what I do is, I build for flatline. I haven't built for the secondary weapon. That's why I say you can run an exotic there. You can run whatever you like. And don't, because I'm running what I'm running with talents on this, you don't have to run what I'm running in the secondary one. But as long as your first gun's got flatline, that's because what Hartbarker goes off was, it's the easy way to get the Hartbarker to proc. Is all I say, run that flatline if you've got it. If you haven't got the talent, you can run a pulse instead on the skill, is what I'm saying. Go here, go here, and put on the pulse. Put on this thing, the pulse that I'm showing here, instead. But for me, I'm lazy. I don't like pulsing with the abilities. I hate using the pulse. I forget to put the pulse out. So I use flatline with a laser pointer, and it does it the same way, innit? Sort of. So that's why I use flatline on me assault rifle. And like I said, if you notice, I'm synergizing with all my guns because it does assault rifle, LMG. I've got assault rifle. I've got an LMG in both the first 2 slots, because I'm a OCD freak. If it tells me I have to use LMGs, I'm not wasting buffs, is what I'm saying. Because some people will run this with oh yeah, they'll say things like this. For example, in the glove compartment, they won't have an LMG in here, but they'll run the LMG glove. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Look, here we go. I can show you it now. Yeah, contractors glove, because it does the no, where's the one that does damage out of cover? It's not that one, sorry, it's the one that does the damage to out of cover or armor, the glove. One of those gloves anyway. I can't remember what one it is on the top of my head, but there's a glove that if it's in the stash, let me just go back to show you what I'm on about. Because like I said, this video's gone on for like hours now. I didn't mean it to be a rant video, guys. I'm sorry for chewing your ears off. It's just that I'm overexcited to show the build, and I'm annoyed at the same time that the game's not doing it, or Sony. Like I said, it's either Sony or the game creators that ain't maintaining the PS4. That's why I'm annoyed, and that's why I say that Ubisoft were trolling me. They're not trolling me, but that's how I feel. I'm being trolled in the game because I'm doing too much damage at once and the game can't register. So I'm saying, yeah, they're trolling me, they're watching me. They're not. I'm just being an ignorant bastard and being in my feelings about I'm playing a game and it's another game I'll come on. I logged off Warframe to play this today, and this game's being buggy as fuck. That's why I'm angry, because I'm going on 2 games that I love playing and love streaming, and they're both laggy up the eyeballs on a PS4 right now. And I'm blaming Ubisoft because I don't know if it's their fucking servers. That's the reason why I'm saying Ubisoft. And if it's Sony, I say sorry to those. But if you both can look at your fucking numbers and say why is the PS4 lagging, would be obliged. I would love it, because then I can play the game I fucking want without any problems. And it'll be a much better me, is what I'm saying. I'll be a less toxic, because at the moment I feel like I'm being toxic. And I'm not generally like this when I'm streaming. I rant for 5 minutes and go, yeah, and I swear a little bit because I'm a Cockney English bastard. That comes from, I'm a geezer basically, as the English say. I'm a geezer. I'm a Jack the Lad, when I'm not. That's how they label you, as a Jack the Lad if you swear a lot. No, I'm not a Jack the Lad, I'm not a hard nut. I'm just, and my word's not the be all end all. I don't take my word for it. Don't say it's set in stone. I'm not Jesus, I'm not God, so nothing's set in stone. And like I said, in any game, just take this knowledge with you. Any game can be pulled when they decide. So I love a game, and if game creators say they're going to support a game, just do it. If you're a game creator, do it. Because there's people like me that love playing Division, playing Warframe, playing any game, for example. They love their favourite game, and half the time they make a new one because they get money greedy. And this is, I'm not saying you're money greedy, but for example, you're getting too much money from us buying, people playing the game and buying your game, and because we love the game and we love what you're doing, but then you get power hungry and go, oh, that's right, we've done what we've done with it now we're going to leave it rot. No, as us as players, we want you to keep hot fixing that game, keep updating that game. As me as a player, that's what I want. At least I want them to keep updating my favourite game. I never want the game to die, because it's something I love playing. And if it's broken and I can't play that thing I enjoy to take me away from my real life problems, for me that's a big part of it. I come to gaming to escape from my real life problems as a mental health person and as a mental health YouTuber. I come to play games to escape from my reality of why I'm depressed. And when I play a game and I get depressed about a game I'm playing to get away from being depressed about my real life, it makes me more depressed because I can't even get out of that state. And if something I'm trying to do helps me, and sitting on a game helps me become a better person, be the person I want to be, not the person when I'm evil and ranting and being nasty and angry like my condition makes me. I'm trying to fight my condition, and games help me do that, take that frustration out. And like I go, when I feel angry, I don't go running on the street like a little kid no more, going, oh, I'll fight anyone. No, I'm beyond that now. I'm an adult. I'm 28 years old. I'm a man. I learn from my mistakes. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I've got a mental health. I've been to prison. That's why I said they can throw me in prison, because as a YouTuber, I've been to prison in the UK. And people make out, oh, going to prison, you must be a criminal. No. I have a condition that makes me violent when I'm angry, when I have my bad days, and I lose my rag. And this is just me telling you how I am in real life. You don't need to know this, but I rather my YouTube fans know why. When I'm angry on a game, it's nothing personal. I'm not digging at Ubisoft. I'm not digging at no one. I have a mental health thing, and I'm trying to escape from my reality playing the thing that you've created that I enjoy, and then I can't enjoy it because it's glitch, fucked and broken, for example, right? And it could be any game of my favourite games. I've got loads. I play anything from RPGs to shooters to sport games to anything you put in front of me, just to escape from my reality. If I enjoy it, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! I've got thousands of games. Every game you think of, I've brought. I've not had sponsorships from anyone, and I don't want sponsorships from anyone. And like I said, I don't force anyone to watch my videos. At the end of my video, I don't go like and subscribe and hope to get to 1k bloody gazillion views, or I don't give a fuck about that. What I care about is the people that come and watch my videos, learn from what I'm giving you. Learn. I want to make you guys that come to play the game that I understand from the information I've took from the game. I'm sharing the knowledge to make my community in a game I like and I love playing better. I don't like these toxic gamers, and sometimes I'm toxic, yes, sometimes I am, and I'm not blaming my mental health. No, that's one thing I'm not doing, is blaming my mental health why I'm toxic. No, if a game creator wants to say, oh, he's blaming his mental health for this, or anyone says that, any human being say I'm blaming my mental health and using it as an excuse to why I'm angry that day, they can fuck off, because no, you will make me angry, a lot angrier than when I am from swearing. I can believe you that now, because anyone telling me that I shouldn't be able to enjoy a game I'm playing, and I shouldn't be able to help anyone that's asking for help. I'm not saying my builds are the best in the world. I never advertise saying I've got a meta build. I'm just saying, look what I've found out, look what I've put together, and I haven't even got a fully maxed out Shade Watch yet. So imagine what it'll be like if I'm hitting for 1 million with a 693 Shade Watch. Imagine what it will be doing. That's what I'm doing in my head. I'm going to the spectators box in my head and going, hello, what? Imagine if I've got a maxed out, if I had my maxed out Sage Watch, if I got off my arse a bit more and played the game, if it weren't buggy and glitchy sometimes, and it had updated frequencies, like update the game maintenance a bit better, a bit more frequently. Now, because if you want player base to stick around, game creators, you need to maintain the game I'm playing, and that's all I'm basically trying to say is, if you maintain the game, I will stick around till the cows come home, till you pull the plug and make the next game. And then I hope and pray to God the second game I go on, like this is what I did with Division 1. I was happily on Division 1. All Division 1 needed for me was a season pass, like we have in here, and I'm glad they did it in this one, right? But if Division 1 had a season pass, like it has in Division 2, in my opinion, and I'm going to stress my opinion, because if it had the same season pass layout as it has now, right, Division 1 would be a lot better, and they just maintained the servers. And even without the season pass, to be honest, because it's got better PvP, and it's actually got an allocated zone for PvP in Division 1. This is what I'm saying. Dark Zone to me is not PvP. I'm sorry. Dark Zone, yeah, you can fucking come across random. It's actually PvE PvP Dark Zone, because you got to do the PvP objectives, which is taking out the little mission things it wants you, the little tasks to take out to extract your weapons. But then you might come across me and I might troll you, as I call them. I call it the trolling pit, because all you're doing is making PvP players. It's not real PvP, because I remember, what's that game mode? Survival. That's PvP. Where's that in Division 2? This is what I'm saying. You've gone backwards, Ubisoft, with the game, in my opinion. And I'm not saying you have to take my word for it that it's a better game. For me, Division 1 is a much better game, but I play Division 2 because, like I said, it's like that Call of Duty thing. When a new Call of Duty comes out, you must buy it. This is what Division is for me. I've got into the habit, oh, Division, Ubisoft, I love Ubisoft games. You go on my list, my trophy list, and view my trophy list. I've got every Ubisoft game that's ever been created on my list, to Ghost Recon, to Assassin's Creed, to Far Cry, to any one of those games that Ubisoft create. I love Ubisoft games. What I don't like is them false promises they make, false hopes and dreams and pipe dreams, when game creators, and all game creators are subject to doing this, promising things and then going back on their promise. If you're a game creator and you've promised me something, and I've heard it come out of the horse's mouth as a game designer, you say that you're going to maintain the game. All I ask as a player is you keep your word, not go back. And if you are making content and you come out, like I watched one of the Ubisoft for this game, Division 2, one of the devs or the admins were saying, or the game creators were saying that, oh, some of the talents weren't intended to be the way they were in the game at the time, then my question is, why did you release it? Because if it weren't intended, and you knew that it weren't intended because you've come out and said it wasn't intended to be that way, to me you already knew it was a problem. Then why didn't you fix it and address it at the time? Because most people have wasted resources that they've farmed, and this is my argument. People have wasted resources, wasted time farming and building their build for that way that it wasn't intended to be. This is my argument I'm trying to stress out, is that when game creators do shit like that, promise you things and go, oh, it weren't intended to be that way, then why release it? Why didn't you change it and do it at the time? If you've left it sit there for 5 months, to me you've left it too late. That's 5 months too late to address the problem now, because you've wasted 5 months of people's content, farming, energy, time that most players do not have. And this is why in most games people drop off, is because game creators nerf. And I know they ninja nerf, because every game ninja nerfs. Warframe ninja nerf. DE, that's Digital Extremes, a different company to Ubisoft. They ninja nerf. FIFA, they ninja nerf. Like EA, they fucking nerf. Every big company nerf games in the background. You won't even know your gun's been nerfed till you go and test it in the real, like what I'm doing now, in the real life build. And like I said, most people create builds with, where's the stash? Let's go back to what I was saying. I'm going on a rant still because like I said, I'm trying to get it out of my system, and the only way for me to get shit out of my system is to waffle it all out, overwhelm you with the thing, and I'll apologise at the end. And I'm sorry every time I'll say I'm sorry, but where's the actual in the stash? What have we got in here? There, I haven't got it on this character. It might be on my other character. The LMG, where's the one? Has it got? Yeah, that's the one. This is the one. Yeah, it is contractor's gloves. Damage to armor. That's what they run it for. This is what I'm saying. They'll put this contractor's glove with damage to armor, the 8% damage to armor. I don't care about damage to armor, mate. I really don't care about that extra 8%. And if I had status effect, I can change that out. I can roll that out. That's just god roll. This is what you call a god roll, a G roll. Yeah. The best roll of the best roll. It's got max armor, max stat effect. If that were, I can swap that out, and look at, and it's got LMG damage. Yeah. So if I was to run that contractor's gloves, I see people running the contractor's gloves, and this is what I was trying to say. They have that contractor's glove instead of the Hartbarkers, for example. And then what they will do is they'll run instead of the Hartbarkers saying LMG, it says assault rifle LMG. They'll get a wasted buff, because now they've got it for the damage out to cover from the contractors, damage to armor. They go, I want the extra 8%, but then they'll run a submachine gun or a shotgun instead of an LMG. No, I don't do that. For me, I'm very OCD. If the gear set says run assault rifles LMGs, that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm not wasting a buff. I don't care about a bloody damage to outer cover or damage to armor. I don't care, and I'm not gonna run a weapon that ain't gonna get buffed up. I want to have max stacks. I want to have max buffs. I want to make the most of my build. I don't want to go, oh yeah, I can run, for example, I can run a Lady Death, for example, look. And then look, now this build's not viable, in my opinion, because look, it says LMG and assault rifle. And is that an LMG or assault rifle? No. And do I care about damage to armor? No. It's only 8% to damage of armor. It's not that big of a chunk in my eye. If it was 30% to damage to out of armor, ooh, then we're talking, mate. Then you're floating my boat a bit. You're tickling my toes a little bit. You know what I mean? You're getting somewhere. But the buff is 8% damage to armor. I don't need that. I get that through my weapons. So what? So 8 plus an extra 8, yeah. Okay, right, we're getting somewhere. It's going to like 20-ish. With the, if you add 8 and 8, it's about 16, 20, whatever it is. Yeah, 8 plus 8, yeah, that is right. An extra freaking 16 to 20% damage to armor. Whoop-de bloody do. Don't need it. Get good and kill enemies better. I'm joking, but no. No, what I'm saying is don't, because someone says, oh, and they always do that, they love to do that, them streamers, go, oh, this is the be all end all. Everyone contract is for the damage to outer cover. No, I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna run damage to armor because it's not helping my build. Oh wow, I get an extra 8% of damage to armor on a glove that's not helping my build with the guns I'm using. I'm just using it for the armor stat. That alone don't make it a god roll to me. Damage to armor, I don't care. Yeah, oh, it might help. To me, it will help better if you have the right bloody weapon for the glove you're using, you twat. For example, you're using an LMG gun and you're not even got any LMGs on. That's how they'll run it, like this, no LMGs. And they're running an LMG glove. That stat's being now wasted. That glove's being wasted in my opinion, because it goes, LMG damage. Like if you read the glove, look, this is what I'm trying to say, like assault rifle damage, LMG damage, weapon handling. I want all of that stats. I don't want to run a half-ass build. To me that's just laziness. I don't want to work my build and understand how the game works properly. I don't want to read. I want to be lazy because all the YouTubers say you must run my build. No, I'm not one of those, is what I'm saying. Take my build and I'm going, look what I found. A build that works for me. And if you like my build, use the build. If you know how to play the same playstyle as me. Because to me, when I make a build, it's never about I want everyone in the world to play my build because it's going to be meta. No, for me it's, look guys, you don't have to run a meta version of the build. You can run this variant and you can still do the content that meta build's doing and better. Because some of them meta builds I watch on YouTube for Division and even Warframe or any game, then they say it's a meta build, it only lasts for 2 days, half a day, and then by tomorrow they've ninja nerfed it, the game creators. And like what happened with Hartbarkers when it came out. Remember when Hartbarkers got released, and this is this year's best gear set. In my opinion, the way they had it when it came out, there was no problem with it. It's because people are lazy to read the game in front of them. This is why people nerf shit. It's because people cry wolf. I want to do hard content. But I want to make a build. But I want that YouTuber's build because he's done the work for me. I want to copy his build. But then when they go and play that build, they realise, and this is what you should realise when you copy my build, if you copy and paste my build, I don't want you to copy and paste my build, I want you to improve, and I want to inspire you to go, maybe if I change this out, like for example, maybe if I take this out, I don't have to run the Memento backpack, I can show you it don't need the Memento backpack, but for me, I'm thinking of my teammates, because like I said, back to the team-based game again. Solo builds for Division, they don't work in raids, because if you're running a solo build and it's a team-based game and you're doing team-based content, why are you running a solo build? Because your build's no longer viable. You're doing a team content. Just think about what I'm saying. Think about what the game's telling you. Raids are 4-man. I've got a solo build. You see it all over YouTube. When I type in Division 2, the best solo build. Why? Because people don't want to ask for help. People don't want to. This is what I mean. The community is getting toxic, is what I'm saying. And I don't like toxic communities. Why do people have to be assholes? Is what I'm saying. And me personally, me on YouTube having this rant, I didn't mean to rant like this, man. Like, but for me personally, if you're on my, if you're one of my fans, I stress I'm not trying to force you to make my build. What I'm saying is, look at my build, and look at my build, and improve my build. So when I come back to you and see your video that you put out, it makes me better as a player. And I stress that I build for my playstyle. Build for your playstyle, and if it suits your playstyle, my build, then go ahead, copy the build. And then what I want you to do is take that copy and paste build and tweak it. Make it better than what I made it. Show me that it can be improved again. That's what I want to do, because that's how games should be. Improve everyone. So every new player, like I can make a new player friendly version of this build. If they might don't have the exotics that I have, the guns I have, there's workarounds, is what I'm saying, to make the same build I have work. but most game creators don't show you the beginning, the middle and the end build. They show you the end game build, which this is an end game build, but for me, if you don't have the exotic backpack like I can show you, you can put a Walker and Harris, I don't have one, or Grupo Sombro again, so I can get the 2 base. If I can make it a 3, I could get the headshot damage. Or if you've got a backpack with, what's that one? The Matador backpack, the talent, Matador. Anyone remembers what Matador does? It basically does what this does, gives you armor back. I believe the Matador, I don't have it on this character, I'm sorry guys, but I don't have it on this character. But if you had a backpack with Matador talent, if you look up what Matador talent does, I believe it does what this thing does, where it gives you armor, like the stacks of armor, the bit where it gives you the stacks of armor. You see me running around picking up the stacks. Matador does that on a gold piece, but it's a crappy version. It's a toned down version of the exotic. But if you haven't got Grupo Sombra chest piece, run a Walker Harris with headhunter. Change the build round. Run a Coyote's mask if you've got a backpack of whatever 4-piece you have. It don't have to be the way I've got it here. 4-piece with the mask, everything in the way I've got it laid out here. Look, like the mask is hunters, heartbreakers, and then Grupo Sombra. It don't have to be that way. Change the Grupo Sombra to the backpack, and then put the heartbreakers over here, or have an exotic chest piece. Change the build around. Play it to how you play, because people get lazy. People get lazy and go, oh, what's the meta build on YouTube right now? People get lazy and go, what's the meta build on YouTube right now? And then they copy and paste it, and then 5 months after that video's gone up and they've seen it, it's been nerfed because everyone's using it, and that's why things get nerfed. And then you've got half the player base going, oh, get good, no, and don't want to explain how to get good. That's the other problem. Yeah, but like, this is what I'm trying to say, man. It's like, most people, when they create YouTube videos, they don't explain how they've gone from where they were at to how to make a workaround for where they're at now. Look, I'm not even maxed out yet, guys. I'm not maxed out. I've got a god roll gun. I've got a god rolled gun basically, because all the stats are maxed out and I can change the talent around.
You're gonna probably have brand in there, fucking price as well, so you know what I mean.
But let me go back to my build, because let's get back to having some fun. I'm done ranting now, man. My throat hurts. Right, so we've got that. That's what I was running. So we've got on here killer.
Go out Saturday, but I really want to have that Christmas dinner the next day.
Right, we've got some more. Right, so let's go here. Let's just increase that. I don't care what it is. Skill haste, yes, please. Thank you, game. Right, let me got what we got here. Right, so now I've gone up a shade watch level. Right, have I gone up a shade watch level? I've increased my shade watch for either way. Right, yeah. So what I'm trying to stress, guys, is mod for how, or build, not mod, build to your playstyle. Look at my build, and if I inspire you to make a build and you see something you can tweak, don't be afraid to tweak my build, because it's not the meta build. It's not the BON build. I'm not saying this build's meta. I'm just saying, if I had a maxed out shield watch and I'm hitting for 1 million, imagine what it'll be doing at max stats. It'll probably do double, triple, quadruple the damage I'm doing, because it's maxed out watch, for example, and extra buffs going off. And like I said, most players don't build for team synergy. They go solo build, and then they go and do a raid and take that solo build, and then they get their arse handed to them. Because they go, oh, it's solo, 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 solo. Every time I go on YouTube, oh, I got the best solo build. And, and Division is what? A team-based game. So why are we running solo builds, guys? Running a 4-man team. And playing a 4-man team is harder. I don't care if you can solo. Try 4-man in with enemies at 4 times the amount of 4 people's enemies, that's 4 times the difficulty, because every player that gets increased in this game, it's what them YouTubers don't understand. When they say solo, anyone can solo, in my opinion, because solo's easy mode. You've only got one person's enemies to deal with. At 4 or 3 man, my clan normally running a 3 man because we haven't got a 4th man. But if you run in a 4 man, the enemies amplify again to 3 man's worth of enemies. So you're getting harder enemies. And then if you're running it on challenge and heroic, it's 4 times the difficulty of 4 times the player's heroic. So you're getting harder enemies. Anyone can solo, anyone, but you can't solo raids, and this is where they lead you into that trap. Oh, run this solo build and then take it in the raid because you can solo. No, you can't. You can't solo a raid because it takes you 4 players to start a raid, 8 players to start a raid, or 12. So how are you solo in a raid? Tell me that. How? So all these solo builds need to fuck off in a team-based game, in my opinion. You need to get out of the game if you think it's a solo game. You should be synergizing and asking for help and going, how can I build and synergize? No one wants to synergize. No one wants to read and go, how can I synergize? And you don't know what synergize means. It means how can I buff my teammates so they can do what they need to do? No one wants to do that, and this is why I'm ranting about Division, because I love the game, but it's glitch fucked and broken, and no one wants to do what my clan does. I haven't come a clan that wants, it's all solo builds on YouTube. Solo this, solo that, solo this, and everyone falls in the trap. Oh, it's a solo game. No, it's not. It's a team-based game. It's designed to be in a team. It's a 4-man fucking group. You can have 4 men in your group, or even 3. It's a fucking team-based game, and this is what I hate. And they need to stop supporting PvP in Division, because in Division 2, PvP is garbage. It's not a PvP. You're an MMORPG, is what I'm trying to say, and you're trying to please the, because every game is, oh, it's the new hot thing, PvP, because like for example, every fucking Call of Duty game got PvP. I must have my PvP fix. No, Division's not about PvP. Go back to Division 1, it had PvP modes, yes. I'm not saying don't have PvP in your game. What I'm saying is Division 1's PvP is a fucking lot better than Division 2's PvP, and it had modes. Division 1 is his Dark Zone. Dark Zone's not PvP to me, it's PvE PvP, it's both. Because you've got to do the objectives in the Dark Zone. You've got to extract in the Dark Zone. It's PvE/PvP Dark Zone. Everyone goes, oh, Dark Zone's PvP. No, it's not. It's PvE PvP. It's both. If you don't play MMORPGs, and I play enough of them, from Elder Scrolls to Neverwinter to any fucking Warframe to any, MMOs can have PvE and PvP at the same time, and this is what this game does. And this is why every time they nerf the PvP, PvE get affected, because all them people cry wolf. I want hard content. I want to be OG at the game. I want to be meta build. There ain't no meta builds, because meta changes overnight, guys. There ain't no meta build. This build that I create could be meta today, and tomorrow it could be nerfed to the eyeballs and no longer viable. You have to build for the day you're playing, and if that day you're getting high stats, maybe they've buffed it for once, because games don't like, the game creators, if you think about it, don't like to buff the player base. They like to nerf everything. They want to see the numbers, because every time you fire a gun, that's data on their screen, how much damage that gun's doing. And if it's everyone uses that and say it's a meta gun, because what meta is, a bunch of people getting on the dick sprung weapons and going, oh, this is the meta gun for the week. Yeah, have this, it's going to clear rooms. They sell the pipe dream that it's going to clear rooms in 5 minutes, and you can do the raid and get 2 gazillion billion damage. Oh, it's the be all end all. No, tomorrow they can nerf it, and then they cry wolf. Oh, my build's been nerfed now, so I'm going off the game. I don't like Division no more. when all I do is update and upgrade and read. That's all I say to you, is read what the game's going. If you take the time to understand the game you want to play, like what I do, I don't build for other players. I build to showcase you what I come up with. And this is another variant of a build you could run that gear set with. So you have more variants of a build. That's what MMO is designed to do. What's the point of having the same copy and paste tank 5 times in a fucking in a 4-man team, for example? The game's 4-man, for example. So I've got 8-man raids, right? Here we go. So why does everyone run the same solo 8-man meta build, and they wonder why their ass is all on the floor? Because they're not synergizing in the group. Is what I'm saying is, have a healer, play something different. If you see someone running a healing build, buff him, because he can't do the damage. And if people say, oh, healers should be doing more damage, they don't know what healing is. It says it in the name, you're a healer. It doesn't say damage. If the guy said he's a damage healer, he should be doing a little bit of damage and healing still. He's primarily to heal, but he's got an extra bit to keep himself so he can damage. That's what a damage healer does. Right? A normal healer is a flat out healer, is what I call a normal healer. Flat out pure healer ain't gonna do damage, because it's designed to heal. His build is designed to heal you, to keep the damage guys going. So when you're in that bloody raid and that 4 million boss guy that comes out to whack your ass, he's keeping you alive. That motherfucker is keeping you alive so you can deal the damage, because you've got that 1 bazillion build that you could like to show off and go, oh, I got the best damage, because everyone likes to do Call of Duty and go, oh, kill, 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 kill. I can't do anything else but kill. I got to be the top killer on the leaderboards. No. What about the top healer? That's what I like to look like. My brother, he's got a build that shits on any healing build in Division 2. And that's a shout out to my brother. He has the best, and he's had YouTubers, top YouTubers, my brother. Right? I won't give you his name, because you can have his name, but I don't know if he wants to have the name. But you could go and ask him. He has a YouTube channel as well. Check out his builds. Right, he's like Blood Rage. That's his gamer tag. I don't know if that's his YouTube name. But if he's as it as his gamer tag, Blood Rage, like just. Yeah, no, but he has a healing build. Like I said, his old healer build. You know what I mean? Like he had top YouTubers at the time come to him. That's what I'm trying to say. He had a healer build, but no one talks about that. They always talk about damage is what I'm trying to stress. But my brother made a healing build, and people were crying for him to be in the raid because they saw how good his healing build was. But because everyone's too dick sprung on, oh, I must kill everything. I must kill. And this is what I'm trying to say to my fans right now, or anyone watching or listening. I don't care. If you're playing a game, it's not about Call of Duty kill, kill, kill. If you want to fucking get kills, go back to Call of Duty. Fuck off there. Because we're not on Call of Duty, we're on Division. And Division's a team-based game. If you want a solo, go and fuck off and play a solo game. If you want to be PvP, flat out PvP, go and fuck off and play a PvP game. Because this is a PvE and PvP game. And all them PvP bastards that go in the shitty dark zone and go, oh, my build's the meta build and it can do this. And then 5 minutes later they cry when they go in PvE that it's not doing what it was doing 2 days ago because it's been nerfed now because they've broke the game. Those bastards can get out of the game because you're ruining the game. You're making a toxic environment, and I'm not trying to be toxic myself, and I sound toxic at the moment. I know I sound toxic because the way I'm saying it is, oh, they're wrong as well. But no, what I'm trying to say is, why is every game I go on have a toxic environment? Every game's got arseholes, but games that the game creators want everyone to play their game. That's the way they think everyone's just going to pick up their game and play it, and they're going to get rich that way. They only care about your money. I'm a game creator, a content creator, and not a big name one either. I'm a small time content creator that stream on a regular basis more than and I stream for hours. I don't stream for flipping. I can stream for days. Have one stream lasting 5 days. I don't stream. I don't stream for 30 minutes. Why am I streaming 30 minutes of my highlights? I call that the highlight reel. If you've got to me, if you're streaming 30 minutes, that's a highlight reel to me, because that's not 30 minutes in the game is nothing. It's a lot of time, yeah, a lot of time. But what can you really do in 30 minutes? That's maybe one mission. Some missions last 30 minutes, is what I'm trying to say in games. Some mission lasts 30 minutes in games. So that's basically one mission. That's not enough content to me to base your build off of. That's why I stream for like 5 hours. And I'm sorry I make you watch a 5-hour video. But to me, I'm showing you, look, this is real game time. I live stream. I don't edit my videos. And I don't care if I get prosecuted for copyright. I don't care. Like I said, I'm one of those guys. I don't give a shit. Take me to court. I'll sit and rot in a prison cell and play poker with me jailmate. Game of cards. I don't care. And all I'll say in the courtroom is I got put in jail for playing a video game, and I got done for copywriting. Well, it's not copywriting, because copywriting law is a load of bollocks. It's basically you can't inspire someone, is what you're saying. If you do me for copywriting, I can't inspire the next person to have a decent build. I can't inspire, because by uploading the game I've already copyrighted, because I didn't create Division 2. You know you've already broke just by streaming or any platform, you've broke the copyright rule on the get-go by pushing on the PS4 it was the old share button, and uploading a live stream video you've already done for copywriting, because that's not the game you created. You're streaming somebody else's content that someone else has created. You stole someone else's work. So when you push the share button and live, that's why people will share shit scared and go, oh, copyright infringement, fuck off, YouTube, fuck off, copyright, fuck that off, don't need copyright. It's a bullshit way of you saying you don't want to inspire people. You're just lazy, you don't want no one to be inspired. If someone copyrighted my artwork, I'll go, did you change anything about it? Did you make it your own? Because then it's not copywriting. Because if you saw your inspiration is my build, now just take this as inspiration, then go and use your inspiration to go, oh, I am on the right guidelines of getting somewhere with the game. Now modify my build. That is not copywriting, because I'm using what the game creators have given me with the tools the games gave me. That's not copyrighted. I'm just showcasing what I've learned. And this is what this is, a showcase of what I've learnt from my years on Division. Read is what I first say. If you want to play Division and get good, don't go on YouTube and follow every meta build, because they're all garbage and they're all built for solo. Oh, solo. And I say to you, Division is a team-based game. It's designed for team-based. 4-man raids, 8-man raids. It's designed for PvE, not PvP. So scrap PvP, because it doesn't work in Division. It's a load of garbage. The Dark Zone. Yeah, it's a good concept and it's a little fun, twerky little playground to have fun in, but it ain't where the devs are looking. They're PvE, because it's MMO. They want you to quest. That's what they want you to do. Next mission, quest, raid, next mission. Raid, get that loot, get that new sheen, lore, story. That's what they want to do. They don't want to PvE. PvP is just have a little fun around with your little mates, and troll on people as people do, and go, oh, my build's better than yours. When really, no, it's not. It's better for you because your playstyle. Like I said, I've built for my playstyle, and I built for team. No one synergizes with each other. No one wants to talk in a game. That's my problem with people. They don't want to sit in there and go, hello mate, how are you? Or hello, if like, not trying to be sexist, or you know what I mean, like both genders, but you know what I'm trying to say is that people in general don't want to talk, whether they're male or female. They don't want to go, they're too scared to break that friendship barrier and go, oh, can you help me? And ask for help and go, oh, can I be your mate? Or just break a conversation barrier is what I'm trying to say. It's not even the friendship barrier. We don't have to be friends, but if I still help you if you're not my friend. This is what I'm saying. This is why I stream, because I want to help my community that in the game I play, in the community I play in, better. I don't want it to be that toxic, them toxic assholes going, oh, my build's better than yours, get good. How? Tell me how to get good. Show me how to get where you're at. But no, they go, oh, that's too long. They'll troll you in the comment chat and go, oh, I ain't got the time and energy. But they'll dick on you and go, get better. Get better. No. So I did get better. I read. I studied the game. I took my time to research what Ubisoft put in front of me. And if I find a problem with a talent or a gear set that's not doing what it's doing, why am I getting penalised for showing you to address the problem in a game I love playing? And if you're a creator and you do that to me, I don't play the game no more. I put the game down. It frustrates me when I get banned for saying this needs a hotfix or you need to rework this. I'm trying to help you with your job and go, look what the talent's not working, guys. Fix it, please. I'm crying and going, fix it, please, so it does what it says on the tin, as you say it does. Right, Flatline. If it didn't work, I would go in the dev chat and go, hello. Message the devs and go, I'll send them a ticket. I don't care if I get banned. I don't care if I get kicked out of the game for 5 months. I'm trying to tell you, fix the bloody problem so people don't come to you and say what I say and get banned again. So they leave your game. You want players to play your game? Fix the problems that people address to you. Answer the call when they say, oh, I want it to, this needs fixing. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job. I'm trying to help you and go, this needs addressing because it's not working no more. It doesn't do what it says on the tin, for example. I'm just using Flatline as a talent as the example for my argument, but it's not broken. It does work. And if it does work, leave it the fuck alone. Don't keep nerfing it and rewriting it and working it and changing it and working it and buffing it and nerfing it and buffing it and nerfing it. Leave it alone, because all the people have to do, all you got to tell to your player base is read, learn the game. You bought the game to play the game. Why are you looking through someone else's eyes? Like, I go on YouTube for inspiration, yes. I'm not saying don't go on YouTube. I'm not saying don't watch your favourite YouTubers. It don't have to be me. What I'm saying is, don't copy and paste their flat out build and cry that it don't work for you. Because all you've done is been lazy, not read the game, not let the game give you the information you need to know at the time. You just want to go straight to meta build, go straight to endgame. You're just trying to fast track yourself to endgame. No, sit in the baby stages of the game. Die a few times, take a few hits, because you're learning. And anyone tells you that you're down on the floor, and this is what I hate about players. They'll cry, oh, why are you dying? And they don't even look at what his shade level watch is. They don't look at what rank he is if he's a new player, and they go, why are you going down? Get good. And then they don't go, oh, he's level 1. They don't. Them endgame players don't go, oh, he's level 1. He's a noob. He don't know. They must not know. They haven't learnt yet. They don't do them things that what I do. That's why I'm on YouTube, because people don't do what I do. Help people. They rather be an arsehole and show off and go, meta build. It's the best build in the world. Everyone use my build. And then when the devs find out, when they've got all the numbers, everyone's using that hot weapon now. Like, for example, this weapon I'm using, the TKB. Imagine if that was the meta gun, right? This is what I'm just saying. Imagine, it's theory. This is all speculation. It's not a meta gun. It could be a meta gun. I don't know. I don't give a fuck about meta. But for my argument, they all go, oh, it's the best gun in the world today. The TKB 408. It's the meta gun today. Right? Everyone used that gun. So everyone does go and copy my build. And then what happens? The devs get all the numbers that everyone's running that one weapon and no other guns are being used. And this is what actually happens, because it doesn't take a genius to figure it out. Then they go and nerf it because everyone's using that weapon and not all the other weapons are getting trashed. They're getting put down. That's why it's called meta, because meta means 1 minute it's the hot thing on the market, next minute it's nerf. That's what it goes. In a game, 1 minute the worst weapon can go from being the worst weapon in the world to the hottest thing on the market because it's been buffed, because no one was using it. And that's what I do. I find the guns that no one's using, guns and talents that no one's used, no one wants to look at, no gear sets that they want to look at, and I can sit in a raid and do what I need to do. I can sit in a bloody heroic, legendary. I want something more from this game, is what I'm saying. I want the creators to make harder content. I want all games I play to make harder content. Give me a challenge. Give me the Pepsi challenge I'm asking for. Is all I'm saying. Make your game the best game in the world. If you're a game creator, if I was a game creator and I was making a game, I want my game to be the #1 game every fucking year. Why have I got to make 500 different versions of a game that I had a design of, like Division 1, Division 2 for example? Why not just kept Division 1 and just, to me, this Division 2 shit should have been DLC for Division 1. Seasons, Division 1. Why didn't you do that? It would have made it a lot easier, because Division 1's concept was a lot better than this. I call it garbage, but it's not. I use garbage lightly in them hyphens or hypothetic theories. It's not garbage. I love the game, but there's faults with it. And Division 1 to me, in my opinion, is a much better game. But like I said, it's like having that Call of Duty moment where the next one comes out and you just buy it for the sake of buying it. This is what Division is for me. I love Division. It's my Call of Duty. Division. It's the best shooting game out there. Division. No game does what Division does. Call of Duty tries to be Division now, with raids introduced. And I'm sorry, if nothing but Squill, and this is a YouTuber I like, but even he's getting a bit on my nerves at the moment, because I'm not trying to have an argument with him. I like you, bro. But even now you've gone on that Call of Duty bandwagon. It's not better than Division, man. They're both good in their own way. And if you're thinking of Division and you're trying to compare two games at upper end of the pool, because at the other end of the scale, Division's a looter shooter. A looter shooter. Call of Duty's not. It's a first person shooter. There's a difference, bro. It's what I'm trying to get you to know. Nothing but skills. You've jumped on Call of Duty, going, I've seen your videos a couple of weeks ago. Oh, it reminds me of Call of Duty because it's got first person. Doesn't matter, GTA's got first person, but it's not Call of Duty, is it? Third person and first person, that's not Call of Duty though, is it? You see what I'm saying? You're sending people down the wrong line, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm trying to stop people from selling people on a pipe dream. I'm trying to open your eyes and go, hang on a minute, let me use my own brain. I want you to, as a viewer, I want you to see my build and correct me. It's what I want my viewers to do. Is go, Joe, try my build out. I've watched your video. Now try my build out. Try my variant. I want more variants of builds. And in Call of Duty, you can't make a build. So how are you comparing it to a game that has builds? You can't mod your armor sets and gear sets. Call of Duty don't have gear sets on their armor, bro. Skills, man. You just think what you're saying. Think before you talk. It's like your mum said, don't run before you can walk. Bro, man. I know you're excited, and everyone, I get excited like I am now, trying to showcase my build, man. And I'm not trying to say I hate you or I don't like you, bro. I love your content, man. I watch nothing but skills. But then you inspired me, man, to make my content. But sometimes you have them dumb moments as a YouTuber and you go, you be lazy with the words that you're trying to, you say things that you don't want, like it doesn't really mean what you want it to say, but because you're lazy talking is what I call it. Lazy talking is where you say things and you mean something else, but you're using words you don't really use to describe the thing you want to describe. It's called lazy talking, I call it. It's where you're saying things that mean something and you're trying to get out your opinion quick enough, so you just lazy talk, and then you go, oh, blah, 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 do this, like what's blah blah blah? I don't know what blah 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 is. For me, it's blah blah. I use that as a lazy word. Or you can use blah blah build. Sometimes I'll say use blah blah build, and it will work. It'll do the same thing as this build. Just lazy talking for me. You're trying to speed up what you're trying to say so people understand quicker. No. Say it long term first, so you know what they're saying. So when they do the shortcut terms, it's like when you go on Warframe. I go on Warframe, right? And I go, oh, potato. People still to this day don't know what a potato is. It's a code name for Orokin Catalyst, right? Something that buffs up Warframes to do more damage. It's called potatoes in Warframe. Just type in YouTube potato Warframes, guys, or Google. You'll get an Orokin catalyst. It'll be a blue potato. And the reason why it's nicknamed potato, because it's shaped like a potato. That's why it got the nickname. It's like people will go in here, use a Hartbarker, and then they'll go, oh, and then they'll shortcut it, use hearts. And like people are like, what the fuck's hearts? It's just short-term knowledge. It's lazy talking for use the Heartbreaker set. That's what I'm saying. Some YouTubers get lazy when they're trying to explain what they're doing. I don't. I lazy talk, but I make sure people understand the long variant of the lazy talk. They understand the way I want you to understand it is read the game, play to your strengths. Tell me if you want to build. If I'm building for someone in any game, whether it's Division or not, and they go, Joe, make me a build. I go, well then what guns do you use? What talents do you like using? What skills do you like using? That's where my mind goes, because I'm a build guy. I come from a game called Warframe that you have to build for your Warframe. You have arcanes that buff your Warframe. You have your operator that goes inside the Warframe. It's all kinds of crazy shit that buffs. And then you've got arcanes on top of your weapons, and then you've got other people and animals buffing you at the same time. And it's like you can have like so many buffs going off. I know about building in any game, and I take the same premise that I take in Warframe and I build for Division, the same layout, same 5 things. Read what the game's telling me, look at the talents, and then go and test the talents naked test. Go a naked build is what's a naked build. Doesn't have to be a god roll one. Does it proc? Does when I pop that talent, does the ticks come in? Does the dots do what it's supposed to do? Does the damage work like it says on the label? Does flatline amplify my damage when I fire a flipping gun and it has a pulse on it? Does it do what it says that Ubisoft says it does on the tin? That's what I asked the question of the game. Are you doing what you say you're supposed to be doing, game? Or is it lazy talk for some long ass explanation so people can just understand it quick and fire the gun they want to fire? Like, rather than writing a Harry Potter paragraph on some of the talents, they shorten it and go, and then they have hidden stats that the game don't tell you. For example, like say for example, flatliner. We use flatline as the example. Amplified damage. It doesn't tell you anywhere here when you read that paragraph under talent that you don't have to use the pulse skill to use it. It doesn't say in any of this information. It doesn't say you don't have to use the skill to proc it. But that's what game players have found out. You can put the laser pointer on. Some genius figured out you could put this on, the laser pointer, and you don't have to run pulse down here in the skills where the shield is. You don't have to do it. It does the same thing without it. So you're making the build easier. So you can now go, right, I can put a different skill on instead and still get the stacks and still get the damage I want to deal. But no one understands stuff like that. And if you do understand stuff like that, and if you are the top end damage dealer in the world, help other people. Don't be sitting there going, I'm the best in the world and you guys need to catch up to me. No, help other people. As other creators, help other people get to where you are, and new game player base will be there. The new players will stick around. The old players were, if the older players that, like me for example, I'm an experienced player now in Division, but yet there's more experienced players than me that do raids. I don't raid all the time. I can show you I don't raid. I've not even got, if you look at my exotics, I've done raids, but I've not got the assault rifle that everyone says is meta. The meta exotic that comes from the raid that is now going to be coming out of, I've heard rumours that it's coming out of, it'll be moved into the dark zone. All the raid exotics are going into the dark zone soon. I don't know if that's true or not. That's why I say, when YouTubers gas up the game they're promoting, because they're told to promote the game, they gas it up 5 months down the line and go, they give you the false promises as content. Like, I watch YouTube, right? And when a YouTuber goes, the devs have said this, I go and check the forums of the dev stream people first, the sites, the official sites, to see if it actually come from the devs. Because YouTubers these days, they say things so people click on the video quicker. They go, oh, the dev said this, maybe people will click my video. If I use the word devs in my game, so if I said Ubisoft, they've turned out and said this. I'm just hypothetically talking here. It's not Ubisoft. I don't talk to Ubisoft people, but when I do, I go on I will screenshot and show you the messages of me messaging. I haven't done it in Division, I don't do it, but I put it in my clan messages. So I've talked to the devs because something's not working today, and I've got the stuff because I've got my friends on WhatsApp. I link it to my friends in the WhatsApp chat or the Discord chat and say, look, I've talked to the devs today because this is not working, that's not working. Or I just like finding things that work and don't work because I'm a build guy. That's what I am. I'm a content creator, and builds for me, I can make builds all day. Like on Warframe, if I load up my Warframe on this channel, and you just click on a Warframe video, I know how to build. I don't care about how you build the gun and what guns matter, because like in Warframe and like in Division, I'll say the same thing. It's not about if the weapons matter or not. It's how good you are with that weapon, or how you mod or how you build your character to be able to do the shit you want it to do. And if you're not doing that, then go and change your build. Go and look at the numbers again and go and correct the problem you're looking at. Because that's what my clan leader and in Warframe told me, is don't take my word for it. If the numbers are not hitting how you want them to hit, don't be afraid to tweak. I'm just giving you guidelines. And this is what I'm doing, is guidelining new players and older players into stop saying meta build, because no builds meta. It can be meta today and tomorrow it can be gone. No builds meta. Just say it's a good enough build to use this year. Not say it's the meta build, because no build's meta. Like I said, when something goes meta, like in Warframe, for example, I'll use Warframe as an example. When a gun in Warframe gets buffed, because they have weapons in that game, right? When that gets buffed and everyone starts using that weapon, that game creator, you know what they do? They read the numbers of how many people are using that weapon now. They take the number stats. You won't see this in the game, but you know they're looking at the stats, because by the end of the week, it's been debuffed. Do you know why? Because no one's using any other weapon apart from that weapon. So everyone's dick riding the go-to hot gun of the year or hot weapon of the year now, and they go, oh, meta build, use this, and then because we're doing that as game players, right, and then creators, you're now making it on the radar of the devs. And now the devs are like, what's the numbers for that gun? Maybe we've over buffed it. Maybe we need to look at it and nerf it. And they won't tell you they nerfed it. They'll just ninja nerf. That's why it's called ninja nerfing. Because they do it when you don't know they're doing it. And then you go to use it. You go, my build's not hitting like it used to 5 days ago. Yeah, because it's been nerfed. It's ninja nerfing. When your stats drop, that's why I always look at my stat sheet. This today, look, I've got 31.6. If I log in tomorrow and it's not 31.6, that's a ninja nerf, because that's the easy way to explain ninja nerfing. If no one don't know what ninja nerfing is, that's what it is. When you see your numbers drop from what they originally were the last time you used the gun, when it was buffed or at its best, just use it as it was meta in their eyes. If it's not like that when you go to use it next time, it's been nerfed, mate, on the sly. Ninja nerfed, because everyone's dick riding one gun. So stop dick riding the one gun. Find other guns. Use guns. Be inspired to try new things out and do things yourself. Don't go and watch me and go, oh, because Shogun or Elite Joe has said, and that's my old name by the way, like I said, I've kept the same channel, but like I said, if I say to you, don't use my build, and you haven't checked if it's been buffed or nerfed or whatever, then that's your fault, not mine, because you haven't read the numbers on the latest build, and that video could be months old. So you're using months old content or years content, and you're not using your own brain. God gave you a brain. God gave you a brain to read what the game's telling you. I'm not trying to hate on people or make it sound harsh that people can't read, but just use your own brain. Your mum birthed you to give you a brain so you can learn things at your own will, yeah? But don't get lazy and start saying, because you see me, this is what I'm trying to say to, I want the player base to be better. So this is why I say, just because I make a build and put it on YouTube, I'm not trying to tell you my build's the best build. I'm never going to say my build's the best build, because I know I can fix it, because I make builds. I know I can probably improve it, but I get lazy sometimes. Like most YouTubers get lazy. They go, oh, it works, it's alright, the damage is not that bad, the fall off on the damage is not that bad, I can live with that. Like for example, Hartbarkers, when it first came out, this is why I say Hartbarkers, because it's the newest one on the market this year, right? When it first came out, you don't have to run the shield. I could sit there without a shield, have all my things red, like the way it says here, like I could build it for all just pure damage, so the whole circle around the Shade Watch would be all red, and I could face tank enemies without dying, without having to rely on a healer to heal me, without having to, because I'm killing things quicker, then they can kill me, so I don't need to worry about my health going down. And if they do, they're giving me health back, for example, or I'm getting armor back just by killing, so I wouldn't have to worry about things killing me quick, getting me dying, or health going down. Yeah, it could go down. Just pop a medipack, pop a healing thing, the healing thing in this game, the armor pack thing. Pop one of those off with the right analog stick. Push right on the D-pad, mate. Give yourself some armor back for a minute. Sit in cover. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Players get lazy, and they don't want to sit there and read shit. They don't want to learn the game. And new players get lazy and go straight to the god roll. They want to see the meta build before they can even fly. Before they can even walk, they want to fly. They want to go Superman mode, God mode, quicker than they can run. And that's what I'm trying to say. If the game wants you to learn the game, and the game does a good job of teaching you how to play the game. It wants you to improve your builds. If you die, go back and read the information. What do I have to change? What do I have to do to make my build better? And if you guys see something I don't see, that's making a better build. You're doing the thing I'm doing. Looking at builds and improving. Like, I look at nothing but skills, right? I'll use him as an example. I use some of his builds, like his sniper build from a month ago, 2 months ago. I used that, and that's what inspired me to do the headhunter thing, because he told me about perfect headhunter on the sniper rifles, and I took his build and went, wait a minute, let me try Hartbarkers. It says headshot. It says it here in the fourth page of on the right hand side of Hartbarker's gear set, the fourth piece. Headshots amplify for 5 seconds. And then if you read what it says underneath the paragraph, it will go on beyond that, because my voice is very sore. But I'll leave it there long enough, right? But like I said, in Division 1 was a better game because it had 6 gear sets. Better game. You could run 2 exotic guns and a gear set. Where's all this, Ubisoft, man? Bring that back, please. Because I want, and when I mean make gear sets, I don't mean half-ass ones that don't work, that no one's going to use. Look at your game. What ain't no one got yet? A healing build, a flat healing build gear set yet. It's not been made, designed just for healing. There ain't one. It's armor healing. So you got a workaround build. Make stuff that people want to use. And you had that with Hartbarkers, and everyone go, oh, it's been nerfed, don't use it no more. No, still use it. Just read your build and change it so it works again. Don't go back to the drawing board is what I inspire you guys to do. When your build don't work, don't just sack it off and go, oh, it's shit now, because all the YouTubers go, oh, and I sometimes say, oh, it's shit, I'm not going to use it now. But what I do is I contradict myself and go, I'm not going to use it. But then I go 5 days later, I go, let me bring it back, because I then learn to read and do what my brain tells me to do, and not use YouTube for 5 minutes and think on my own terms, not on someone else's point of view for 5 minutes, and go, how can I make this build for me? How can I make it work again? And maybe I don't have to use a pulse. Maybe I don't have to. That's what I'm saying. Find a workaround. And if they nerf it, find a workaround. And this is what this is, a workaround build. Because people said, oh, it's not like it used to hit. And I see all the comments on Hartbarkers on YouTube, oh, it's been nerfed. It got nerfed. I'm like, no, it hasn't. It got ninja nerfed. It's not and not a full-blown nerf. Ninja nerf is not a full-blown nerf, it's just nerfed for a time period. And they can buff it when they feel like it. When it drops off again, they'll buff it up again. That's why it's called ninja nerfing and ninja buffing. They won't tell you they've buffed it. They just buff it in the background, and they nerf it in the background. That's what ninja nerfing is. And then fucking when they do release an article saying they've buffed this and nerfed that, make a workaround. Go back to the drawing board, get your chalk out again. Go back to the drawing board and go, how can I improve the build? What's changed? What does the talent do now that it didn't do before? Go and play around with your builds. Don't just throw it in the garbage bin because I say it don't work for me. Yeah, because that's my opinion. It no longer works for my playstyle. So that's not your playstyle, is it? My build's designed for me to play, not for you as the creator. I'm just showing you if you can play my style and you think this is good enough for you to use, then by all means go and use it. But I don't want the credit for it. I just want you to go, oh, thank you for showing me something I didn't know. That's all I want, is the thank you for opening your eyes to what you already know how to do. So I don't need the thank you at the end. But pass the knowledge on is what I'm saying. Share. Our community will be a better place if people share and ask for help and ask to be in a team and ask questions. I love people that ask me questions. How are you doing this amount of damage? Why are you doing this? Why are you playing that build? Why are you not using the meta build that everybody else is using? Because I don't like meta builds. They're the hot thing for 2 seconds, and then when everyone stops using that weapon and it's been buffed because it's been debuffed or nerfed, depending on how it goes, and a new thing's been buffed, everyone jumps on that bandwagon and go, oh, a new meta build now, yay! And then when it gets debuffed, oh, that's all everyone does. Rather than sitting there reading and going, oh, it's been buffed, but it's been debuffed, does it still work good enough? And to me, if it works good enough is good enough to complete this game. If I can do heroic and legendary missions with a half shade watch, half finished complete build, no god rolls, and I'm slapping ass in a heroic legend mission, imagine what it's going to be like when I do have a maxed out. That's what I say to you guys. Imagine what your build's going to do then, and then you're going to be laughing because all them meta builds and all them go-to meta builds are going to be put to shame because you've come up with that, and you're going to appreciate it more. You're going to appreciate it more, guys, because you've done that and no YouTuber's done that. Or that's what I try and do. When I see nothing but skills, I don't copy and paste his build. I try to make his build better than he's made it. And he'll go, I can't come up with that. But I won't link it in the chat. I'll make my own channel. That's what I did. Made my own channel because nothing but skills or someone like them YouTubers have inspired me to do my channel now. And that's what I thank you for, guys. Any of them big YouTubers. And then Warframe, one's Nightmare Frame, inspired me for Warframe to make my Warframe channel because he likes to use Prime Sure Footed, but for now I'll troll him and go, I'll be toxic to him, but he understands why we do it as Warframe people. Warframe is a toxic community sometimes, but Nightmare Frame even jokes and giggles about it. If you don't know, you don't know. He will go, and that's how he will go, and that's him trolling. He'll go, if you don't need to know, you don't need to know, and if you need to know and you already know, you know. So it's kind of confusing people. It's basically going, if you need to know at the time you're at, this is what I would say to him, if you need to know the information you're at, use the information to where you're at in the game. Don't go looking at my endgame build if you're not at endgame quality content yet. And I can tell you, I can play endgame build and I'm mid-max. This is what they call mid-maxing. I'm a mid-tier build, but I can go in a high level content and still do alright. And that's what I want to show people is, look, you don't have to have all the flat out damage in the world. You don't have to get kill like Call of Duty. I've got to be the top killer in the game. And if you're not killing, you're useless to me. No. If I'm not killing, I'll go and take inspiration from my brother. Maybe I should play a healer so I can help the damaged guy stay alive so he can kill things quicker. Maybe I should play a bit supporty. Maybe I should make a tank build and try to tank. So I can kite the enemies away from you guys. That's what people don't realise. This is an MMO, guys. Division is an MMO. Play it like one. Don't play it like Call of Duty, because Call of Duty is not an MMO. It's an arcade shooter. It's a crappy arcade shooter that needs to go in the garbage bin. It's outdated, and then they're lazy. Activision are lazy. And if Nothing But Skills wants to hop on that thing because third person mode now in Call of Duty made it better than Division, he's trying to do that taunting. You know what I mean? If they're trying to do that, man, I don't see why Nothing But Skills has gone over there, because he's saying it's like Division. It's not. The Division is a MMO, and it's got armor sets. Call of Duty don't have armor sets and gear sets, bro. It's not got it's got raid content. Yeah, I say raid in hyphens, mate, because it's a dumbed down version of a raid for arcade. It's an arcade raid. It's not an MMO raid like you have in Division. A big boss comes out in Call of Duty, does it? In the raid, does it? I haven't seen that raid yet, but does it have a big boss that comes out? No, it don't. It's just player versus player raid, where team go against team. That's not what Division has, man. And I'm not trying to hate on Nothing But Skills, but lately you've been saying, like I said, lazy talking as a YouTuber, saying things and not explaining them properly. You're getting lazy and I'm trying to address that. I don't want people being lazy, because when you get lazy and you get tired, you go lazy. Like I do it. I'm doing it now. I get lazy and go, but then I contradict myself and go, maybe I should explain it a bit better. My brain starts doing that in its head, starts going off with the anxiety. Maybe I should explain it better so people do understand. But like I said, man, I just want the player base to be better, and if everyone was a bit like me, if people would help people and try to keep the new player base going and try and keep the current player base going, and endgame creators help newer players get to where they're at. Because that's all I like to do, is when a new player comes in the game and goes, oh, how do you do this, how do you do that, I go, here's Pandora's box for you. Here's Pandora's box for you. Do you know what I mean? Come with me, I'll show you how to get good. You need this, that and that, and you can change this, that and that, and it makes you better. But then I say to you, go and relay that on to somebody else that is asking you for help next. So then it's not making the player base toxic. You've got the majority of them that are toxic, yes, in any game, and you've got the people that want to learn, and then you've got the section that are willing to teach. And that's the bit I'm under, the willing to learn and teach category, not the troll and be an arsehole and a prick category, because that's just poisoning the game that everyone loves. And the people that want to play won't play it no more because it's toxic. And this is what gaming in general has been doing lately. And it stresses the fuck out of me, because when I come and get away from anxiety in the real world, from why I haven't got a job, why I fucked up and went to prison, that's why I have anxiety, bro. Because prison gives you, and I'm talking out of experience, mental health comes from going to prison. It doesn't come from sitting in a room having an argument with your mum. No, sitting in prison looking at 4 walls a day, eating shitty plastic rubber meals that not even your dog or animal want to eat, and sitting with a toilet that's unhygienic in a room that's 5 meters from your feet, so you're breathing in your poo particles, guys. That gives you anxiety. Not being able to see and talk to your mum the next day, that's what gave me anxiety, going to prison. And yes, I'm not a perfect human being, I fucked up, I admit that, but I don't need the whole world going, oh, you went to prison, Do you know what I mean? And that's what I hate with mental health, because when people think you're mental health, they think you're a retard, or you know what I mean. I don't mean to say the word retard or thing, but they think you're dumb. They think you're stupid. They think you're ignorant, and you'll just bow down. They think people don't have a brain and they're stupid, and they'll just listen to what government and all them people say, and they bow down to their and suck their cock and bow down. Right? That's what they want you to do. They want you to kiss their ass and lick their bum cheeks and go, oh yeah, it is me. I am a horrible human being. No, I fuck up. I'm a human. I'm not a god. I'm not Mr. Perfect. I make mistakes. And yes, if someone's threatening my family with a knife or a gun, and I know it's going off topic here, guys, but if someone does threaten me, I'm the motherfucker that goes and gets a chainsaw out the shed. Yes. Because you're trying to kill someone I love. That's not crazy in my eyes, but they deem me crazy for protecting people I love and care about. But I'm the crazy one, because I go out and go, come on then, bro, come at me. Come at me. That's my mental health illness. I get too cocky, as they call it. I get Jack the Lad. As an expression or a term. I'm Mr. Jack the Lad hard nut. No, I'm not. I don't see myself as a hard nut. I never classify myself as a hard nut. I know there's some, for example, I can use a cage fighter, Brock Lesnar. He could probably lay me out in 2 seconds. I'm the same height as him. I'm the same weight as him. But I know he's a better fighter than me. And he could probably kill me in a heartbeat. But I don't give a shit. I'll give it a go. I'll say, come on, Brock Lesnar, fucking kill me. I'll be that guy. Kick my ass. Say what you're gonna do. That's what I'm the guy. I'm the guy that goes, say what you're gonna do on the tin. If you say you're gonna kill me, fucking kill me. I don't want to be alive when you said you're gonna kill me. I want to be dead. I'm that motherfucker. I challenge you. Duel accepted. If it was Yu-Gi-Oh terms, I accept your challenge. I accept the Pepsi challenge. And if I was in an octagon with, I'm not saying I'll knock out Brock Lesnar or anyone. What I'm saying is, if you give me a challenge, I'm that guy to go, come on then, let's see if you're better than me. Let's see if you can do what you're saying. Put your theory to practical reasons. Put your theory to the test and see where you end up. And half the time, them idiots that want to showgloat, that want to, and this is just anybody that's listening now, mental health, anybody. If anyone tells you you're not a good human being and they think you should be Mr. Perfect, tell them to stop being Mrs. Ignorant up their own arse. Tell them that. And if you're a kid listening, say the same thing. Stand up for yourself. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. And because I stood up for my family and myself, I'm crazy. Oh, government go. In the UK, oh, you can't go out with a knife, even though in the UK law you can have a 3-inch pocket knife, but I came out with a meat cleaver because someone's pointing a knife at me, because I don't care if it's 3 inches or 7 inches and you're pointing a knife at me. I've got a fucking knife. I've got a kitchen with a bunch of the fuckers that I eat my dinner with. I don't care. I'm a guy about evening the odds. Have a fair fight. Give me a fair challenge and see where you end up. And this is what I take to my gaming world. Give me a fair challenge against the AI, not a fucking half-assed, oh, you can be damage dealer, kill an enemy one day and then nerf the next day. No, if I'm damage dealer, I'm damage. I've built my build to do damage, so why the fuck you nerfing me? Buff up other shit to match my damage. That's what game creators don't do. They get lazy. It's called laziness. They get lazy and go, oh, rather than buffing up the weapons that should be buffed up to match the meta weapons, I'm going to nerf the meta weapon to dumb it down so then no one uses the weapon. That the weapon that gets put in the trash bin, you might as well throw it in the bin after they nerf it for the week or the month. You might as well garbage it off until they buff it again, and that's when everyone pulls it back out again because they realise it's been buffed. They go, oh, take it out the closet now, we're going to use it. And I take that same method with real life. If people are being arseholes to you, don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. And if you don't stand up for yourself, to me, you're a waste of breathing. If you don't stand up for yourself. If you let other people fight your battles, you're a waste of breath. A waste of my time and energy being your friend. Waste of a time of me sitting there helping you, because you're just looking to use me for what I'm good at and what you're not good at. But if you're my friend, is what I say to you is address the problem that you have. I'm not trying to shit on my friends now either, but what I'm trying to say is, why do people have to be like that in real life and in gaming games? I try to escape from all them problems in the real world. Why do I want to come on a game and listen to someone saying, oh, you're shit at the game, get good, and being an asshole? Get out of my game, get out of the game I'm playing if you're going to be that arsehole. I'm not, and for me, I'm not that kind of guy to go get good at a game. I say, I can improve you, I can make you a better gamer. And then when that guy says that to you, or girl says you're not the best in the world, you can put them to shame. That's what I like building for, putting people to shame that shit on people and say they're not going to help. And if you play a game and you say I'm the best guy in the world, I do more damage than you, I don't care about damage numbers. Leaderboards are not what I'm aiming at. I'm aiming at getting the content done. I don't care about what I do in PvP. I don't care about what I'm doing, for example, in a non-boss raid battle. I want to see what my build can do in all content. That's the build I want. The build that does everything from PvP. Is there a gear set that does PvP and PvE? Is there one? There isn't. And I'll leave it on that note, because this fucking video has gone on for fucking way too long. And like I said, guys, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for ranting. It weren't how the video meant to be. And I'll try and improve on my... Like I said, I've got mental health. I'm not trying to use it as an excuse, but I have mental health, and today's one of those days where I feel like I need to fucking vent, because the game pissed me off. When things don't go my way and I'm trying to escape from my reality, I like to come to the gaming world to escape from my reality. And if the game don't want to do that and it wants to shit on me, then I'm still going to be depressed. I'm trying to get out of that state of mind. I'm trying to be a better human being. I went to prison, but it's not the be all and end all for me. I survived it. I'm at home now, playing on a game with people who love that around me that I love. I'm not that evil person anymore, but I've been branded, I've been tarnished with your criminal label. You're a villain, you're evil. I've been tarnished in my life, and anyone telling you that you shouldn't stand up for yourself, them government pricks, them arseholes can go do one. They're a waste of breathing. They need to be eradicated from a waste of breathing. And that's my opinion. And like I said, I'll happily go to court for being, oh, that's too harsh to say. I don't give a shit. I'm that guy. I go, if the God can say it, why can't I fucking say it? If you want to bring the Bible out to prosecute me with, if a God can say it, so can I say it. Because in my eyes, we are the gods of this world. There's no other race out there that can do what the human can do. So that is a god to me. That's a definition of God, us. We're the gods of our world. So act like it. And if you're a woman, be a goddess and act like it as well. Because there's gods and goddesses in this world. And people believe in gods and goddesses and are religious. But I'm not super religious as I used to be. Yes, and I'll get my 50 lashes in hell for not going to church on a Sunday every day. Whoop-de-doo. People in the real world have to go to work or have to pay bills. You can't be praying every 5 minutes, but try to be a better human being is what I take from the Bible. Try and help those in need and stop being a bloody arsehole and stuck up your own arse and going, I'm better than you, you're not better than me, I'm better than you, like a little 5-year-old playground kid. And just help people, even in games, even in the real world. Help people. And like I say to my friends, if you don't have a go at me, we wouldn't be humans. And tell me to shut up. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if you hate me. And people say I'm old for my age. I'm wiser than I should be. I'm too experienced. It's because for me, my granddad, I used to listen to the oldest man in the room, not the youngest man in the room, from a young age. And I love both of my granddads for doing that, even my nans and my mum. If the older ones were talking, I would shut up and listen, because They have the knowledge I'm after. They have the experience of the world, or you would hope they have the experience of the world longer than you. And if they don't, I don't know what the fuck they've been on the planet doing. Because they should be making their kids better than them. That's the way I see it. It's never the kid's fault. It's the parenting needs to be blamed, because the parent knows what it's doing. It's been on the planet longer than that kid, and another parent's raised you, so it's always the parent's fault. And if someone's watching my content that they shouldn't be watching, that's on the parent, not on the content creator or the game developer or any one of those. It's the freaking parents trying to break the laws and the rules and regulations and say, oh, but it's got adult supervision. No, if you're not at the right age, don't pick up the game. Don't play it. Don't listen to people like me, because I swear, and I get like this, I get realistic, and I get blunt. Down the line is the word I'm looking for. I go straight down the line with you and tell you how it is and how it should be, and don't give you the false pipe dreams and the hopes and dreams that, oh, the world's sprinkled with pixie dust and everyone's going to get married. Life's not like that. Sunshines and rainbows. Life is fucking horrible, hard. You're born to die if you logically think about it. So embrace it, as the Japanese and Chinese say. Embrace it. Don't be afraid of death, but acknowledge death. And take that to anything. Don't be afraid to ask for help, but don't be willing to, and also be willing to dish help. If you're asking for help, be willing to share help and knowledge. Anything, because knowledge is power. And that's what I'm trying to say here, guys. And I'll leave it on that note, is that if people help each other, and I'm sorry that it was a rant, it must be a build video and it turned into a rant. I need to go for a smoke, a cigarette, because I'm stressed out the eyeballs, and I didn't mean to, because the game stressed me out when I was trying to sort out the Heartbreakers, and that's how I go with my condition. I'll start off happy and go lucky, I've made a build today, and then I go full rant out on you guys and talk your ear off for like 4 hours. And I'm sorry it's gone on for so long now, man. It's probably like 5 or 6 hours of this shit. And I'm sorry for, but, and like I say to game creators, I'm not trying to say you're trolling. I'm just saying, just be better human beings. And I inspire people to be better than me. And this is coming from someone that's come out of prison. Not recently, years ago. I went to prison. So anyone goes, oh, I've been to prison and all that shit, I know what prison's like. So I'll leave you on that note, guys, because otherwise I'll go back around to ranting. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.